Hello, how is everybody doing today? Hello, Elder Raven, how are you doing? For those of you who do not know, I am Scout, and you are watching Parafox Live. And now that Parafox is finally live, we can finally say that it is now 2024. I know that we're 5 days in. We have to restart the calendar. Restart the entire calendar. The world now revolves around the Parafox calendar, which is streaming 5 days after an important event. How are you doing, Apathetic? Apathetic? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. If you guys make fun of my eyeshadow, I will ban you. I'm just saying. I think it looks fantastic. Sure, it may look like I got punched in the face, but that's fine. It's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks actually. I've been in the holidays are a very busy time. Very, very busy. I dislike how busy the holidays are. It really takes the fun out of them. But it is what it is. And we've reached a new year. You know, it obviously pretty much goes without saying, but you know, I'm feeling quite confident about this year. 2023 was quite literally the biggest mixed bag ever. It was somehow both one of my best years and one of my absolute worst years ever. You know, we started off the year strong, you know. We had them at the first half, and then my cat, Puzzles, and then my dad both kind of basically organized together that they're gonna die both very close together. So that kind of fucking sucked. But you know what? Hey. You win some, you lose some. What else can I say? Can I get a laugh track right there?
Oh, you stink!
That's not what I wanted. That'll do. It is what it is, type beat. Yeah. Sometimes dads just die. Isn't that crazy? But that's not what today's stream is. It is a new year. It is a new year and it is a new me. But not really a new me because I'm still annoying. Hope you guys enjoy that. Oh man. we going to dive into the 9th circle of Darman clone hell again? If you guys want to, we certainly can do that. I'd be down to do that. Oh yeah, you got a new song out. That's, thank you for reminding me about that. Because my dumbass totally forgot to put that in the goddamn agenda. I totally, there it is. There it is. Okay, here we go. Got it. Okay. Okay, so here it is. Here we're gonna do a track review. Parafox has now become a music channel. We we make music and now we just review music. That is all that we will ever be doing from now on. We will be the scum of the earth. Anyway, Shinigami Eyes thinks I'm a transphobe. What's up? You calling? What's going on? What did I do? Okay. Everybody, look at this. Look at this. This is pretty good artwork. This is really good artwork. Look at this. You should watch this. You should put this in your algorithm. You should like the video. And you should also subscribe for more content. Look at that. Didn't you see that? That was just a nice 1-2 bang right there. All right. Track view. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah. Woo.
The glass is half full.
Yeah.
The glass is half empty.
Is it?
The glass is a container of standing water.
Nice.
I don't have your number, or your TikTok, or your Patreon,
Oh.
or any other means of communicating my discomfort.
That's a lie.
I am a person and a place and a thing, an adjective noun that verbs adverbally. My lunch today consists of Cheetos and Vyvanse, but I get free refills at my local pharmacy. Is there anyone else I can get you? Is there anything else I can talk to? I need a new face, a new name, a new pair of Doc Martens. I need to drink out of the ice tray before it can harden. I need a rhyming dictionary with half the pages ripped out. I need a tongue in my cheek and my face in my mouth. I need a new girl, a new boy, a new concept of gender. I need to take my Netflix recs and return them to sender. I need a thorough understanding of what it's all about. I need a tongue in my cheek and my face in my mouth. Wow! Look at you.
Wow.
Getting your own private concert of this song while the rest
What?
of the world doesn't even know of its existence.
What?
420-69.
No. What?
312 is my social security number.
No, that's not a good thing to do.
And our parents' generation is that they can afford a home.
Oh, fuck.
And we have red home stuff. Many people are saying that I have sad eyes.
Oh.
Probably due to the fact that I am always crying. I'm selling my guitar to buy a computer. And if it weren't for smartphones, we'd always be terminally online.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything else I can get you?
Nah, I'm good.
Anyone else you can talk to? I need a new song, a new band, a new hyperfixation. I need to learn to defeat all of my alienation. I need buzzers from the internet to improve my cloud. I need a tongue in my cheek and my face in my mouth. I need a new girl, a new
That chorus fucking slaps. I'm not even gonna lie.
Netflix recs and return to sender. I need a thorough understanding of what it's all about. I need a tongue in my cheek and my face in my mouth.
Bad it. Bad it. Bad it. God damn. That felt like 2 seconds. Can I get a nice round of applause right there? God damn. That's beautiful. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. That is some nice ass music. That is some classic music right there. Of course I like it. Why wouldn't I like it? Anything that apathetic, or Gunchucks makes, that is just 10 out of 10 right there. Shout out to apathetic. That is some beautiful shit right there. Don't you love when people make good content? I wonder what that's like. Nah, I'm fucking hilarious. What are you talking about? I'm a goddamn mastermind comedian. The world bows before me as I stand tall at a staggering 6'1". I look down upon you heathens. You little babies. I am now your father. Or mother, whatever you want to call me. What do you call a non-binary parent, huh? A gay. That's what you call it. All right. Oh yeah, I wanted to share this real quick. This is something that I am. This is one thing that I found that I was very happy to see to find on my algorithm. This was on my recommended. It's just white man laughing. 1 hour relaxing noise for sleep/study/meditate. This right here. Hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm a real funny guy, aren't I? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Are we gonna take our names off of Epstein's list? Yeah, we are. We totally are. Yeah, you're on it. You're on it, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah, you're right. You are. You goddamn right you are. You're a sick bastard. You're a sick bastard. You're a sick bastard. You do terrible things to people. Yeah. 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 Yeah, you're right. I gotta listen to this video while practicing my stand-up comedy. Oh yeah, did I ever mention to you guys that I'm running on 3.5 hours of sleep right now? Wait, hold up. I'm running on 3.5 hours sleep. Yeah, yep. This guy gets it. This guy gets my comedy right here. Yeah, this is my audience. This is you guys. This right here, this is you guys. This is totally you guys. Every time you watch my videos, every time you watch my streams and my videos, this is you. Yeah, you're right. You're goddamn right. I'm going insane. I'm going clinically insane. I need a therapist. Yeah, I need a therapist. I need help. Anyway, it feels so good to be back. It feels so good to be back. 2023, man. 2023. It's a new year. You know, it's really sad because my original plan for today's stream was actually going to be playing super modded Skyrim. Last night I downloaded so many fucking mods in Skyrim, but I just couldn't get it to work. So we can't do modded Skyrim today. I'm sorry. That's not what I want. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was I wish that I could have, but I'm sorry. However, I did come across this video that I think that we should check out. It is a video called The 2023 Timeline by Tommy NFG. I'm absolutely ready to see what Tommy NFG has to say about 2023 and how it was as a year. I want to see what other people's perspective of 2023 was, you know, because 2023 was such a weird year.
Wow, we got another year successfully coming to an end. And I just want to say, you know, congrats to everyone that made it.
Yeah.
You thugged that out, and if no one said it to you yet, I'm proud of you. So just like last year, I thought I would do a timeline on everything that happened this year that we actually care about. Because 99% of these timelines are trash or boring to me. We're gonna be covering juicy politics, culture, memes, social media, entertainment, you get the point. And this year, I've got a bunch of friends helping me out. Shout out to all of them who help with this. So without further ado,
I know none of those guys.
2023 timeline. January 2023. We started off the year with an absolute explosion of AI. ChatGPT was the talk of the town. You could do anything on it. Want the answer to a
still is
ChatGPT. Need to get your taxes done but don't feel like doing it yourself? ChatGPT. Need to get an essay done for school but don't feel like doing it? ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Imagine. And even though ChatGPT was released in November 30th of 2022, it started to really trend around this time and new AIs just kept coming and coming. Now you got
Did it really only come out in November of 2022? Really? That seems strange. It seems like ChatGPT has been out for fucking at least over a year. Or, well, no, like at least over 2 years, I meant. That's strange. I do like this Garfield art, though. That is pretty fire.
Characters turned hood, songs recreated with popular artists' voices that you can't even tell are AI, and my favorite drop of all time of AIs this year, the Quabblecop AI.
Whoa.
No, please God.
It's like molten sunshine pouring. Absolutely stunning. I love it. How do they even make it?
This is Parafox's future right here. This is Parafox's future right here. I don't even need to make videos anymore. You know what? I don't even need to make streams anymore. This is all AI generated, you guys. What is reality? Who cares? All that you care is that there's a face looking at a screen.
Amazing stuff.
Ronaldo becomes the highest paid athlete of all time by signing with Al Nassr, making $200 million a year. NASA announces that China
Who cares about soccer?
claimed the moon, which sounds stupid, but it kind of makes sense. Because so many countries are trying
What?
to go to space nowadays. There's been talks this year on who's gonna own the moon. But everybody knows
How do you... What?
owns the moon. And it also shows how sad
How-
humanity is. Because we can't
How do you own the moon?
Prince Harry releases his memoir book, which talked about different things like why he left the royal family, how he killed Taliban soldiers, and other weird things. Like how he lost his virginity to an ass-spanking older woman. I mounted her quickly after she spanked my ass and held me back. This is a real quote, by the way, from the book. Or how he took mushrooms for the first time at another celebrity's house. It was to the point where anytime you saw
Good for him.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, you gave it a oh brother. South Park even made an episode making fun of them. El Chapo's son is arrested on charges of distributing drugs. And simultaneously the next day, the officers who arrested him were found dead from undisclosed reasons. No, I'm just kidding, but can you imagine? Megan Hall, aka the officer who got caught sleeping with a
All intelligence is artificial if you really think about it. Do we even have thonkers? We do. Why was that not? What's going on here? Chat. Fix my site for me. That's bullshit.
whole police department broke the news. Like, she was getting clowned all over the internet this month. I low-key felt bad for her. Panic at the Disco decided to officially break up.
No!
Panic at the Disco dropped some hood classics.
Bruh. Why?
Justin Bieber fully sold the rights to all of his music for $200 million. A bill
Really?
to ban TikTok in the United States is officially introduced in the...
NoFX and Panic? Wait, NoFX broke up? Was I just in a fucking, like... Was I in a hyperbolic time chamber during this time? What the hell? Actually, I probably was. I actually probably was in a fucking hyperbolic time chamber during this time. God, I must have been fucking out of touch.
Senate, which goes nowhere because TikTok is literally unstoppable. Mr. Beast cures 1,000 people's blindness, probably doing the nicest act out of any YouTuber, and also simultaneously gets canceled for it. People were calling him demonic and all that, which was the start of the unneeded Mr. Beast hate train. Like, anytime Mr. Beast did anything after
Okay, listen.
loser population.
Hold up. Started the Mr. Beast hate train? I think Mr. Beast has been hated for a long time by at least some people.
On Twitter was there to complain, but don't worry because
He just gets hate for the wrong reasons.
And we end off this month with some kinda hostile news. A Chinese spy balloon entered the US Air Force.
Oh yeah, that shit was wild.
Us spying on y'all? Why would we ever want to do that? So I guess we thought things were cool, but just wait about another minute and...
I remember that shit.
The memes of this month were things like Megan Hall, Puss in Boots, and
Puss in Boots!
February 2023. Starting off the month, all-star NFL athlete Tom Brady officially retires for the 67th time. Bro fumbled his marriage for this because he thought football was life. Just to retire immediately after? Well, at least he got his son, so he's not gonna be back.
No.
Ever to decriminalize cocaine, heroin, and meth.
Based.
Behind that, I don't know. But I know where I'm going this summer. The U.S.
Based.
shoots down the Chinese spy balloon in an act of American freedom. Maybe they went a little overboard. I mean, they used the F-22 fighter jet and
Hell yeah, brother.
missiles that
Yeah.
But what else are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Feed the homeless? We're Americans. I said
Yeah.
we spend our money on ourselves and not
Yeah. Woo.
PewDiePie announces he's pregnant with his wife Marcia. I didn't know men can do that. And sadly, this month Turkey and Syria experienced a 7.8 magnitude earthquake, leaving the countries destroyed and over 45,000 people confirmed dead. Rest in peace to all the people who are lost in this tragedy, and it was nice seeing people come
Wait a minute. I wanted to be happy. What is this? Oh, come on. Come on. You're making me sad now. I thought 2023 was only happy things.
And it was also cool seeing YouTubers and streamers come together to raise funds for it. LeBron James passes the NBA career scoring record of 38,388 points that was previously held by another.
He caused that earthquake.
Hussein Obama, making LeBron become the all-time scorer in NBA history. Rihanna performs in the Super Bowl for her first live performance in 6 years, and the Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Japan randomly discovers 7,000 new unknown islands. I don't even know how they didn't notice this or how nobody noticed this. Don't we have satellites now? Can't we just take pictures of, like, you know, the Earth? How we didn't see 7,000 islands on there? Did Earth just have a new update out of nowhere? Tommy Fury beats my Pookie Bear Jake Paul in a boxing match, proving Jake Paul's only skill is knocking out boxers who have never boxed or just straight up basketball players. We also started to see the rise of Kick. For all the wrong reasons.
No.
The platform launched in December, and at first it was looking good. They implemented a 95-5 split for creators that was done nowhere else. They also promised not to ban for bullshit reasons like what they do on Twitch. You can't say simp, but you can show your coochie. But nowadays it's known as the Wild West of streaming. Like this specific month, you had Aiden Ross showing his young-ass audience streamers going in public harassing people. Then later on, you had the Foozies, Neons, and Jack Doltrees. Who the hell are these?
Wasn't that Aiden Ross thing him literally showing like it was like it was not only porn, but it was like videos of like his sister, wasn't it? Yeah, it was like his sister, like full on goat sing to the camera or something. I don't know. I think that's what it was. Like, I don't think it was. I gotta promote your family. Oh my god. God, could you fucking imagine just Aiden Ross being like, yo, shout out to my sister, go follow her OnlyFans. I mean, that'd be kind of based, but like showing the content is a little
these people, Tommy. At the end of the day, it was a very controversial start. Harvey Weinstein.
Base? No, okay, no, listen, you don't understand, all right? What I'm saying is, all right, helping your sister out with her career, that's based. Don't look at the content or, you know, live stream it in front of an audience of like 100,000 people. But listen, you get my reasons. You're just trying to cancel me. These goddamn cancel culture.
16 years in prison for grape in LA. He should have been sentenced to more, but hopefully he's making computer calls inside there. Meanwhile, Kai Cenat was breaking records and broke the record for the most subscribed Twitch channel.
That was wild.
And also became the first ever person to reach 300,000 subs.
I don't know how the fuck he did that.
He was basically running TikTok. Had elementary school kids getting sturdy for their crush in the name of having W Riz. Every celebrity was reaching out to this man, including Drake and Nicki Minaj. You can say I'm glazing him or whatever, but I don't care. For the year 2023, Kai Cenat was top 5 black men ever, right above Martin Luther King.
Jesus Christ.
And the memes of this month were things like Axel in Harlem, AI presidents, Chinese spy balloon, and my personal favorite, Kevin Hart reaction. And that is the conclusion of the month of February.
Kevin Hart reaction.
Make sure to eat your vegetables, but burn your Brussels sprouts, kids.
March 2023. What other way to get into this month than starting off with some thuggish news? Ja Morant, a famous NBA player who signed a 5-year, $197 million contract, decided to flash a handgun on Instagram Live, which made no sense because not only did he not come from a hood background, not only does he have a daughter, not only is he worth $200 million plus, but not a single person cared if he was from the hood. He was then suspended for 25 games and came back in December 2023. Xi Jinping
Yes,
was made
I knew
president of
that.
China for a third time in a row and had a record 2,000.
Yeah, this is a nice timeline of 2023 because this is the first stream that we've had in 2024. So I thought, you know, we'd go back and kind of get a nice little brush through.
The highlight of the whole month, I would say. Moist Critical versus Sneeko. There's two people you don't ever with on the internet, and they're Mr. Beast and Moist Critical. Sneeko was beefing with Critical and always calling him a soy boy. You know that whole red pill thing in space. But the beef really lit up when Sneeko decided to threaten Charlie on stream.
You didn't even blur that gun that properly.
To drop this bombshell banger. Sneeko's career then died that day. He was pretty much the punching bag from this.
Yes, the important world events. Sneeko versus Moist Critical.
Was their kangaroo skin and Nike?
True.
The TikTok.
Nike shoes.
I think after this hearing, the United States government should never do this for the sake of looking like they know what they're doing. Because immediately after, everyone agreed this was an absolute clown show. It was just a bunch of senile old people not knowing how basic modern technology works.
Can you say with 100% certainty that TikTok does not use the phone's camera to determine whether the content that elicits a pupil dilation should be amplified by the algorithm?
Really, nigga?
John Wick Chapter 4 releases, becoming the highest grossing opening weekend than any other movie in the series. Pokemon the anime officially comes to an end after 25 years, marking an end to the legendary story of Ash and Pikachu's journey. Elon Musk announces Twitter is worth less than half of what he bought it for. Andrew Tate
That's
and
pretty
Christopher
funny.
are released from jail. And to end it off, Donald Trump gets indicted by a grand jury
Indicted?
on charges over hush payments, which makes him the first ever president to get criminally charged. Memes of this month were things like AI Drip, Sneeko's Cuck Story,
Nice.
The Whale, and Mike O'Hearn.
Yo, what's good? One Cloud 9. I'm gonna talk about April. First, we're gonna start off with some international shit. Brazil, Russia, India, China.
Oh, okay. Hold up. We got a new host for some reason.
Africa announced that they're working on a new type of currency called BRICS. Yes.
Oh
you heard
God,
me
no.
right. BRICS. Now, why they're doing this, I don't know. But they're hoping that one day this type of currency will become the global currency, and everyone, including the U.S., will use this shit. Also in April, the Super Mario Bros. Movie released, which, in my opinion, was a top-tier movie. Apparently, I wasn't the only.
Yes.
Because the movie
Such high quality content right here. Let's record our audio in the fucking wind. The windiest place in the world.
But the real highlight of this movie has to be when that toad was on that bike. Like, you cannot tell me that was not bricked up there. I would be too. Princess Peach can have my pipe anytime. We also started to see the Bill Clinton kid appear, which I still don't know how.
These guys are rich.
Like, it feels like every single year there's always.
These guys are rich, by the way. Like, imagine being rich and having this quality of microphone.
That one internet personality that just.
The only people that can get away with it like that is Illuminably and Darman.
And then, like, 2 months after their blow up, they just fall off the face of the earth. That's exactly what this kid was. I mean, he appeared on podcasts, did interviews and shit. He was even finding streamers while they were live streaming. And it felt like at any time, the Bill Clinton kid can just pop up magically in one of your favorite YouTubers' videos. Like, I don't know where this kid came from, but he had to sell his soul, bro. Either that or he has teleportation powers, bro. Like, I don't know. Also, with some very, very good news, XXXTentacion killers were sentenced to life in prison. Finally, after 6 years, bro. Everybody clapping up in the chat. Everybody clapping up. Big K on the
Yeah.
Have fun getting piped in prison, buddy. And also, RIP to the GOAT, XXXTentacion. Moving on, bro. Very random news. The Dalai Lama, or I think that's what it's called, I don't know, proceeds to ask a kid to suck his tongue, which is not only
I remember that. Wait, that was only hold up. That was only in April? Really? I felt like that shit happened in like August or September.
boy to suck.
That felt
his
like
thumb. But
so
also,
recent.
The Dalai Lama is literally supposed to be an advocate for peace and freedom in the Buddhist community. He's literally a Buddhist advocate asking a young boy that probably doesn't even know who Riley Reid is to suck his tongue. Like, what the f are we talking about? Like, I don't know who this old.
I'm slowly starting to regret putting this video in my agenda. What? What are you talking about, dude?
Man is, but lock him up with R. Kelly and throw away the key, bro. Like, what the hell? Also, the FBI arrested a National Guard member for leaking classified Pentagon documents. So some of y'all may know this leak by its more appropriate name, the Thug Shake Central leak. A 21-year-old kid leaked hundreds of high classified Pentagon documents in a Minecraft Discord server of all things called Thug Shake Central. I ain't gonna lie, this is 100% the reason.
That was pretty funny.
Don't take it seriously, bro. Especially our government, bro. Also, Chris Tyson
Don't fuck with.
Drew came out as trans. We all know this shit. Let's not act like we know. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. You don't gotta like that shit, man. At least be respectful, bro. But y'all know how the internet gets.
Wow. That was like, I don't even know how to describe what the fuck he just. It was like trying to be respectful in the most dismissive way possible. That's a wild move there.
And man, did the floodgates open. TikTok was going crazy at the time. They were making compilations and shit. People were even saying that Carl turned him trans with the Carl effect or whatever. And I mean, Carl is bad zesty, but you gotta have some different type of zest to turn another man trans, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Gervonta Davis.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't. Like, fucking why? This is, like, why? You could have stopped it. You could have stopped it at just be respectful. You didn't have to go in about Carl Jacobs being zesty and turning men trans. What? Why? That's so unnecessary. That's so, like, that's first of all, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Second of all, why?
Beat Ryan Garcia in the 7th round of their boxing match. This was like highly anticipated. Everybody was talking about this month. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought Ryan Garcia.
And why is he doing this in the windiest place ever? For God's sake, that is more offensive than any of the subtly transphobic shit that he was saying. The fact that he had the gall to go out in fucking, I don't even know, Wyoming or Maine, where it's just the windiest fucking place ever. I meant to put up air quotes with subtly, but you get my point. Yeah, the surface of Jupiter. Where the fuck is he?
The little Instagram boxing compilations fooled me, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Is he in Ireland?
Take is take, bro. Let's just be real. Also, Tucker Carlson, who hosts Fox News, was fired. Smoking on that good Tucker pack. I don't give a what y'all say, bro. Also, this month, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris announced that they're running for re-election in 2024. And most likely, they will be running against Donald Trump, which is a big dub for them, but a big L for America. Also, in better news, James...
What? What is happening? I mean, okay, like, to be fair, yes, you can argue that it's a big L for America. Yes, you could consider it like that, but I feel like I feel like he's trying to explain politics when he doesn't actually really know about politics that much. Like, this is just not that was not very concise there. One Cloud 9.
Corden finally ends his talk show, The Late Late Show, which is honestly the biggest dub of the year for me. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that show should have been packed up. I ain't gonna lie to you. But sadly,
that was the biggest dub?
A man who was a legend in Hollywood, who also brought one of the craziest shows that we never thought could exist in television. A truly just a legend and a great person in general. Rest in peace, Jerry Springer, and prayers and condolences to all of his family. The memes of this month.
Yeah, rest in peace, Jerry Springer.
You taught me for having me on here.
May 2023. So you remember how I said earlier that
he's back
this year? Apparently the godfather of AI thought the same thing too. The godfather of AI resigned from his job at Google to warn people about the dangers of AI, saying we may not be able to know what is true anymore, which has kind of been true already. If people are getting tricked by AI songs now and thinking AI...
You really think someone would do that? Talk about politics when they have no idea why they're talking about? That's why I did the smart thing. That's why I just quit while I was ahead. I could be talking about politics all I want, but I'm just so done with politics, with at least American politics. I'm so done with that shit. That shit is so, like, infuriating and just annoying to keep tabs on. It's so draining as well. Like, that's why I no longer consider Parafox to even really be political. I consider us to be spiritually political, where it's like, yeah, we have socialist ideologies, but at the same time, it's like, we're not going to talk about politics. I don't care. Like, I'm done. I'm done with that. I'm done with that arc. My new arc is just being happy. Isn't that a crazy idea? Being happy.
Images are real. Imagine in the future. There are legit people out there who have AI girlfriends. The doomsday is already starting. Hollywood actors officially start their strike over bad pay and contracts, which is why 2023 was kinda ass for TV shows and movies.
We're more of man kicks alligators.
AKA the World Health Organization officially declared
the most based of channels.
Emergency. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 releases, which made
yes,
hope in Marvel again, because most people thought
a major event.
Crowned as king. Elon Musk announces a new CEO for Twitter, but it's kind of weird because he still does all of the changes. I really have zero clue what the new CEO has done. So just know for the future of Twitter, Elon will still be by his hand shit up. Montana becomes the first US state to ban TikTok on all devices. I'm sure the 5 people in Montana are highly upset by these decisions. Sadly, Tina Turner, aka the Queen of Rock and Roll, passed away. Rest in peace to Tina Turner. And the memes of this
R.I.P.
things like Skibbity Toilet, Gorlock the Destroyer, I am a surgeon, and I have no enemies.
June. The sun was shining. The birds were chirping. And the flowers were blooming. And Skibbity Toilet was created. Oh my god. This month was the birth of some of the most trash brain rot to ever exist. Like, how did some of this even spawn in on the earth?
Are you kidding me?
This dude's channel, bro. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. He knows what he's doing. He could probably retire and never work a day in his life after that. The boom is cooking, bro. His first video has 33 mil. He is stacking up that YouTube ad revenue like crazy. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse was released, and it broke the record for the highest grossing animation movie ever. And the memes...
See, that's important. That's important news right there.
But yeah, Apple can respectfully go themselves. $3,500 is crazy. You can save yourself some time and just get a Meta Quest. You can officially pay for things with your hands in China. The Unabomber was found.
Wait, what? That shit's what? That's wild.
Ronaldo. This has got to be a fake.
You can fucking pay for shit with your hands? Hold up. Are we really living in the futuristic dystopia? Hell yeah, man.
There's no way. And like, you gotta admit it, there was so much hype building up for this moment to happen. Anybody that would diss Ronaldo, Speed is not letting that slide. He's arguing.
I don't fucking care about soccer.
Went missing. And that for sure has got to be one of the most hectic weeks of social
It's the
media.
chip.
People were more
The vaccine.
in their own families, bro. Like, I already know people were scrolling on their phone.
Oh, god damn it. China's at it again with their vaccines. They're trying to insert their microchips so that they can take all our money. We won't let them have it, brother. We won't let them have it. That's why I'm posting this to Facebook. That's why I'm posting this video to Facebook, so that Facebook can collect all of my data so that they can sell my data to China.
Dinner table waiting for the latest submarine update. And it didn't help that the owner did the dumbest like, he used a controller to operate a submarine. Like, come on, bro.
That's actually very common. That shit is actually very common using I know that the US Army used video game controllers to like control some, I think it was like their missiles or some shit. I don't even know, or like drones. It was something crazy like that. But no, yeah, that shit's pretty common.
Was like some Fortnite medal. The memes just kept rolling in, and people did not hold back. But I want to be a respectful human being and give my condolences to those who unfortunately passed away. And in June, we also had that one Zendaya movie that dropped. That appeared she was in the middle of being in a Brad.
Okay.
That is
okay. Okay. Man. People really don't respect women. You guys, this is my progressive arc. I think women, personally, I think women should not be discriminated against. I know. Call me crazy. But I think that just because a woman actor is does a sex scene, I don't think that that should be considered a Brazzers scene. And also, second of all, who the fuck even watched this movie? I have no idea what this is about. To me, the only thing that I know about this is that it's about polyamory, I think. I don't even know. I don't even know what this movie is called. And, like, so many people got mad about it. And I don't even know why. I have no idea why. Listen, I'll never understand the internet, truly. I'll always be on the internet, but just never understand what the fuck people are talking about. It's about two guys competing for a girl. So it's not about polyamory? Oh, unhealthy polyamory. Okay, yeah. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
wild. And my boy Tom Holland, he's going through it. He on his Juice WRLD arc right now. He is not recovered. Smosh came back and announced that they had the rights.
That was big.
Lab-grown meats were
that was a universal big event.
Jump up in the next couple of years. Chadwick Boseman got his own Hollywood star. An Among Us TV series was announced to the public.
That sounds fucking awful.
Like 3 years ago. A battle that was going to be one of the greatest in history. It was going to live up to the gods. Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. Elon Musk was training
it wasn't
daily to get ready for this fight. And Mark Zuckerberg was out here doing some jujitsu or some shit. And that was going to happen until everyone realized that Mark Zuckerberg looks like this and Elon Musk looks like this. Yeah, it would have been Elon's ass. He definitely would have got packed up. Adam22 really let his wife get his back blown out by Jason Love, bro. And no one is ever forgetting this. If he didn't make tweets just straight coping about what happened and asking other dudes who got next like they on a 2K.
I don't know about this.
This situation would have been
I don't know
less
who
known,
those
but
people
honestly,
are.
I think he did that on purpose. And of course, the greatest.
Yeah!
ever.
Finally, the real major
What a video.
events.
What a banger. That John is definitely going down in history. Future generations.
That is definitely a historic event
To
right
end it
there.
off, the U.S. removed affirmative action as a law, and some of the memes this month included the grimace shake. People even made that into a TikTok challenge where they
Can't do that. Oh my god. Again, trying to put in like political news or whatever, he's just like, yeah, the U.S. removed the affirmative act, and then the grimace shake happened. Let's talk more about the grimace shake here. Like, you can't have that in consecutive order. Like, that, you gotta have a little bit of space in between to not sound so stupid.
would drink the shake and pretend to die. That one was kind of weird. Ocean Gate, and of course, the Spider-Verse memes. We can't forget. But yeah, thank you, Tommy, for having me on. I've been Birdie, and I'm out.
July 2023. We start off the month with high-tech advancements.
What the fuck is that?
The first flying car is officially approved. It looks like this, and
What the fuck is that?
Flying car, it's more like one of those Dragon Ball pods. But this might be the future of flying cars, so hey, I mean, we're in the start of something. The Las Vegas Sphere is lit up for the first time, and it's
That shit actually looked pretty cool.
So I don't even understand why.
Or looks.
One of the most
It's still a thing.
revolutionary, jaw-dropping apps of all time was released this year. Threads. People were really hyping this up and saying this is about to be the thing that kills Twitter. And we
Threads is alright.
A solid week, but maybe another time, Mark, because this fell off.
Threads is alright. What are you talking about?
Becoming the biggest superhero box office fail with $200 million lost. And you know after this, ain't nobody in Hollywood gonna be ever working with Ezra Miller. Bank of America gets fined $250 million over fake accounts. PewDiePie and Marzia officially have their baby Bjorn.
Ah, Marzia.
Started to blow up this month. NPC streams.
No!
Actually making bread from it. You had the originator.
The shit gives me
Streamers
fucking
started to give in and do it. My favorite of all
cancer.
time.
We are locked in. Thank you for over 160 glizzies and doing glizzy overdrive.
Okay, yeah, that actually was pretty good right there.
As a mistrial, meaning that a new trial has to happen after. Elon Musk swoops in to drop another dookie on Twitter by officially changing Twitter to X. To this day, I don't know anybody who calls it by X. Doja Cat starts to go on a rampage against her own fans. Like, I legit think that Doja Cat does not like the fans that she has. She was calling them stupid, saying they need to get a job. And she also did transform into this thing this year. But man, give me a—
Bro, come on! Come the fuck on, dude. Oh my god. Bro. You don't... Thing? Doja Cat was... Yeah. I'm sorry. That thing is still hot.
This thing.
That is not... I'm done.
This year. But man, give me a night with Prime Doja in 2020 and I can go to heaven. Barbie the movie.
She's in her prime right now. She's like, I don't even know, 25?
And of course,
wait, how old is she?
Oppenheimer released at the same day. Also becoming an immediate classic and ending the feud between the two. This banger of a video dropped on YouTube.
For reference, this is how hairy my butt is right now.
Congress held a UFO hearing where 3 retired military veterans admitted the government has UFOs. I don't know how the government expected us to act like we don't know this shit already. Like, if it ain't helping the economy and bringing the McChicken back to $1, we don't care. Another very important political event.
That's never happening. Oh my god, yes, Mitch McConnell having a fucking full Windows update.
And to end things off on
mid-conference.
Victoria star Angus Cloud was found dead from a drug overdose. Condolences and
Damn.
rest in peace to Angus Cloud. The memes of this month were things like Barbenheimer, Skibbity Toilet Again, MPC
Stop.
streaming,
Stop.
and 22 being
Stop.
August 2023. We start off this month with some big news. Big news.
Oh.
Lizzo gets sued by 3 of her former dancers for sexual harassment. And if that doesn't sound bad enough, the actual case is worse. Allegedly, she was...
Yeah, I don't know what happened about that. Is that still...
This is all alleged.
Is that lawsuit still going on?
The weirdest case of sexual harassment to ever exist. Mr. Beast sues his own company, Mr. Beast Burger, because of what we all know from the start. That was trash. I had it twice, and you could tell Jimmy didn't make them himself. It made me very upset. A potential cancer breakthrough pill is found, promising a new oral cancer treatment that destroys cancer cells. Sadly, Mark Margolis, aka the man who played Hector in Breaking Bad.
No!
Kai Cenat holds a wholesome giveaway that doesn't go wrong in any type of
R.I.P.
way. He manages to give hundreds of PS5s and computers back to kids on the streets. It's how the story would have went if it wasn't held in New York. This couldn't have went worse than it did. You had kids getting sturdy on cars, girls twerking on street lamps.
Hell yeah.
He was covering it, acting like a zombie apocalypse just broke out. He was then charged with 2 counts of inciting a riot and unlawful...
He's not 6'2".
Weird to me because
that is blasphemy.
I mean, you're actually telling people to do it. The showdown of the century Montgomery Brawl took place. Special shout out to the chair. Jake Paul beats Nate Diaz in a boxing match. Tory Lanez officially...
yes, important events.
Case with Megan Thee Stallion. Someone wins the biggest jackpot in Mega Millions history, winning $1.58 billion.
That is fucking wild.
Winners, the IRS. A devastating wildfire hits Maui, Hawaii, which leaves absolute destruction behind it, destroying homes and leaving families homeless after. But don't worry, because Joe Biden gave the families emergency aid and a whopping $700. Yeah, so anyways, condolences.
Nice.
It was very sad, but it was good to see people raise money and help out the actual families. And in more sad news, the Cheems meme dog passed away. Rest in paradise to Brody. iShowSpeed decided it was time to get a new title from #1 Ronaldo rider to iShowMe. He was playing Five Nights at Freddy's and that thing just...
yes, important event.
Over this or not, but imagine if was small, it would have been way worse. They would have been calling him I Show Shrimp instead. The voice of Mario and all of Nintendo's games officially retired. India becomes the 4th ever country to land a rover on the moon. This month, we also saw the explosion of another controversial...
Not nice.
FouseyTube. Fousey was running up numbers.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Doing his IRL streams. We saw everything. From him simulating a car crash on stream, him showering and digging in his ass crack, him assaulting Neon, which I think nobody cared about because Neon, until we reached the date of August 23rd where he got arrested live on stream to 70,000 people and put in a mental hospital, which marked the official end to the 2023 FouseyTube arc. But let's be real, there's definitely more to come soon. This generational Donald mugshot was unreal. People marked their calendars and were ready, which makes sense because we're the first ever generations to witness a president being arrested. FIFA suspended their Spanish football president after kissing a female player without consent, and overall just being a weirdo.
Damn.
Good riddance. The memes of this month were things like Skibbity Toilet again.
Stop with the Skibbity Toilet!
Alabama boat brawl.
Oh, that's making me mad.
The Pentagon officially releases the classified UFO videos, and I think they thought people would care more, but first off, most of us already knew, and once again, they got more important things to worry about.
That's just cool as hell.
Back to adults. Instagram.
It's not coming back, and it's garbage. The McChicken always sucked.
Ready to hate. Like, if you ever have kids in the future, please, by God's name, refrain from posting them on IG Reels. Sadly, the main singer of Smash Mouth, Steve Harwell, passed away.
Yeah, that shit fucking sucked ass.
The WWE and UFC officially merged together. iPhone releases its iPhone 15 and 15 Pro. Do I even have to cover this? It's the same phone. Let's move on. Taylor Swift makes history by winning 9 VMAs.
Hold up. Wait, why is that? Why is that where he draws the line? Where he's like, iPhone 15 releasing? Nah. Let's talk about a streamer showing their dick on stream. That's more important.
And look, I don't like her either, okay? But you gotta admit, Taylor Swift was nearly everywhere this year. Don't underestimate the power of suburban teenage and college-age white girls. She also had a relationship with Travis Kelce.
What, you betting they say Skibbity one more time? If they if he says Skibbity one more time, I will turn off this video.
showed the mummified aliens, which I'm not sure if it's actually been proven fake or not, but the word on the street is that the whole thing was fake and it was actually just a cake. Vladimir Putin meets with Kim Jong-un for the first time. Hunter Biden, aka Joe Biden's son, is arrested on felony gun charges and is the first US president's son to be indicted on federal criminal charges.
Stop saying indicted.
Russell Brand faces allegations against him on sexual assault. And for the younger generations that may not know Russell Brand, you remember that one doctor from Despicable Me? Or the bunny from Hop? I actually love this movie. Yeah, that's the guy. TikTok is fined $300.
Everybody knew Russell Brand was a creep.
For breaking EU's data laws on children's data on personal information. But the real question here is, why is any child on TikTok in the first place? Aiden Ross had
that is a pretty good convo.
Meeting with Kim Jong-un. The fact that people actually thought this was going to be real baffles me. My generation never fails to disappoint. It's reported that 95% of NFTs are worthless and have no value. Wow.
95%?
Oh yeah, everybody from the jump. The writer's strike officially ends, meaning TV shows and movies are back in production. We got the rise of two of the worst creators to ever hit the internet from Kick. Eon and Jack Doherty, both going viral this year for pretty much—
Who the fuck are those guys?
If these two don't fall off by next year, I'ma lose hope in humanity. All of Sony's systems
What?
get breached in a ransomware attack. Meta released its brand new smart glasses never seen on the market and chatbots, which are just creepy. Like, it's AI celebrities, but they all have different names. For example, Mr. Beast is Zach and he's a comedian or something. Dwayne Davis is a—
Oh yeah, that shit is creepy as fuck.
The memes of this month were things like Roman Empire, Kevin James Pose, Mexican
Oh my
Alien
God.
Corpse, and Kagurabachi. October 2023. The youngest flexer of the century, Lil Tay, makes a comeback, showcasing how terrible her parents were and why she's been gone so long. There was also a lot of weirdos, and I'm gonna be honest, the music video she posted definitely did not help. Like, whichever full-grown adult directed
Wait, what?
this music video for this 16-year-old needs to be arrested. Gen Z slang like simp, rich—
Wait. I thought the whole timeline was that she died. Like we all thought she died for like a day or two. And then she posted on Instagram and was like, "Actually, no, I'm not dead. I'm alive. You can see with this post, I am alive. I am breathing."
Added to Merriam-Webster dictionary. The US sent out an alert to everyone's phone as a test, and people were super hyped for this for some reason this year until they realized it was a test alert for a phone. Drake drops his album For All the Dogs, and this month is when the Israel versus Palestine conflict started to amp up. It sucks that stuff like
I fucking wonder what he's going to say, what he's going to enlighten me about Israel versus Palestine. Please. Yeah, please, Tommy, please, for the love of God, enlighten me. I need to know. I need to know what side I should take on Israel versus Palestine.
Israel versus Palestine conflict started to amp up. It sucks that stuff like this even happens in the 21st century. Like, people literally just want peace. Prayers out to any innocent lives lost in this whole war. Spider-Man 2, the game releases, breaking PlayStation Studios record for the most game sales.
That actually wasn't awful.
To go on her tirade this month, revealing things like her and Will Smith have been separated for 7 years, proving that the slap happened for no reason. We pretty much got unneeded information every day about their—
It didn't happen for no reason. It happened because didn't Will Smith have like a fucking mental breakdown?
KSI
That is a reason.
Fury in a boxing match by unanimous decision, and Dylan Dennis loses to Logan Paul by disqualification. But I will say, Dylan Dennis built up legendary hype with the trolling he was doing. I still don't know how, but he was posting a pic of Logan's girl with a brand new man every day up until the fight. I wouldn't be surprised if I had a pic with her. He did lose the fight, but I think he won the mental war. Taylor Swift drops her album 1989 and officially becomes a billionaire. Like I said, she was everywhere this year. But always never forget, guys, he made that famous. Mr. Beast gets accused of faking his videos by nobody and everyone forgets. Sniper Wolf makes possibly the dumbest decision YouTuber has ever made by doxing another YouTuber, Jax Films. I don't know what she thought was gonna happen, but she became the internet's punching bag after this. The Five Nights at Freddy's
After that?
having the best—
She was like that for like 2 or 3 years prior.
One of the biggest prank YouTubers, decided to fully quit YouTube and promote his life to Christ, which had an overwhelmingly positive response from the community,
Nice.
which is surprising
Hell yeah.
because of the type of fans he built up, and it officially marked the end of the Judean arc. He couldn't have went out in a better way in my eyes. Messi wins his 8th Balloon d'Or for the best player in the world, and memes of this month were things like AI Pixar posters, Opium Bird, and sticking out your yacht for the Rizzler. November 2023. We started off this month with some greatness as OG Fortnite officially made its return. The amount of hype that built up for this
That was
moment
pretty
cannot be
fucking
described for
banging.
OG Fortnite.
I don't care what anybody fucking says, alright? I loved OG Fortnite. I know that makes me cringe, but listen, okay? There was something nostalgic about OG Fortnite. Let me tell you, alright? I was like 13 when I started playing Fortnite. And I played it a lot with my friends, and I don't know, it brought back memories. God, just let me enjoy things.
Careers of all the people who got big because of Fortnite. Epic Games got too much power on humanity. Sam Bankman-Fried is found guilty of fraud by the court and faces up to 110 years in prison. Mr. Beast pulls another wholesome act by building 100 wells in Africa. And you can bet that people were hating on Twitter. A global
They were.
hires its first
Yeah.
AI robot as CEO.
That's
the first AI robot
fucking
CEO ever.
creepy as
There's a
hell.
reason why no one has a robot as CEO, because it's a robot. Be late for work one day and that will snap off your neck. The UK announces its plan to ban smoking for good. Shrek 5
Nice.
is announced and is set for a 2025 release. Omegle, aka every EDP's favorite playground, officially shut down after 14.
Eddie P.
It's kind of sad. Everyone remembers their first Omegle experience of seeing a meaty cock on their screen. And this also put all the YouTubers who do Omegle content out of a job, which is a YouTuber's worst fear, getting a real job. Me included. Rockstar announces in a tweet that a trailer for GTA 6 is officially dropping in December, meaning
And
that
it looked
humanity
pretty good.
actually made it to another GTA. The hype was on. The actors strike officially ends, meaning we'll be getting even more TV shows and movies. Jared Leto becomes the first person to legally climb the Empire State Building. I don't know why this would be important to add, but miscellaneous Jared Leto activities always happen every year.
When did
Snoop
that
Dogg,
happen?
the godfather of smoking, the image of cannabis himself, officially quit smoking. Snoop had people contemplating if they should change their ways until like a week later. It turned out to be a marketing campaign, and people went
That
like,
shit was funny.
George Santos, a former U.S.
I loved
representative,
that.
is caught spending his campaign funds on OnlyFans and becomes the
That's
first
hilarious.
person to get expelled from Congress. These are the type of dudes paying $1,000 to get a message back from an OnlyFans girl. Sam Altman, aka the creator of ChatGPT, gets fired from his own company. Derek Chauvin, the man who killed George Floyd, gets stabbed in prison 22 times. And somehow that man survived. Me personally, I
L.
would take that as disrespect and be mad. A live action Naruto is announced and will be produced by Lionsgate. Mark Cuban leaves Shark Tank as a host. Mark was the coolest on the show, so I wouldn't be surprised if everyone...
No, he wasn't. Nobody on that show was cool. Nobody on Shark Tank is cool. Stop trying to say that. Stop trying to argue that fucking Mark Cuban is considered cool in any respect whatsoever.
Stop watching after this. The Young Thug trial officially starts. And to say this is a...
Oh shit.
The lawyers are trying to make sure this man does not get locked up. Saying
Yeah, this is where the lawyer references Bleach. Yeah.
Bleach as a reference.
Indictment. This reminds me of this anime named Bleach, where it's 16 seasons. Every episode is about 18, 20 episodes. Sorry, every
I won't be surprised if more goofier comes out in 2024 about this trial. The memes of this month were things like Dream versus Gumball, Nah, I'd Win, Microwave Honey Bun, and
Don't say it.
December 2023. The only thing that really mattered this entire month was the GTA 6 trailer. All the stresses in our lives built up to this moment. All of the pain, anguish, and hardship we faced could be finally relieved in this 1 minute and 30-second trailer. We had made it in December of 2023. Of course, the the trailer broke the record for the most viewed trailer of all time in 24 hours, and the most viewed YouTube video in 24 hours that's not a music video. Riz is named Oxford's Word of the Year. Like, Kai Cenat really dominated this year. This wouldn't have happened without him and Duke Dennis. Hunter Biden is charged again, but this time on federal tax charges. Drake becomes the first artist to surpass 90 billion streams on Spotify. And whether you hate Drake or not, this accomplishment is a landmark run. E3 decides to shut down permanently. It was
that was funny.
Not being able to keep up with the gaming industry. And this is huge. For y'all that don't know, E3 introduced the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, Wii, and much more. Rest in peace to E3. Twitch made one of the dumbest decisions any platform has ever made in the history of platforms.
That's Twitch for you.
They decided to change their policies on nudity and allow childhood-friendly things like fictionalize the drawn, animated, or sculpted, fully exposed female presenting breasts and genitals, erotic dances that involve disrobing or disrobing gestures such as strip teases, and content that highlights breasts, buttocks, or pelvic regions.
Nice.
It was on Twitch. You had
nice
booty streamers, hentai streamers, furry streamers. 13-year-olds were
hell yeah.
for the first time in seeing Tony the Tiger fully cocked out until they decided to completely revert it.
Hell yeah.
We need this to be forever remembered because
cocked out Tony the Tiger.
Company ever think this is a good idea to do. They have boardrooms of business people who have to approve these changes, and they loved it, I guess. The US government gets caught in a scandal as two gay people film a sex tape in the Senate hearing room. We live in a South Park reality nowadays because this was the last thing you'd ever suspect to happen and actually be caught on footage with AK proof for everybody to see. And lastly, Jonathan Majors, who plays Kong in Marvel, is found guilty of assault and harassment in court, which then leads to him being dropped by Marvel. And with that being said, the year of 2023 is officially over. I know I may have missed some things, but I did try my best. For people watching this in the future, was this a nostalgic year? I guess we'll have to see.
I don't think about that.
All the stuff's gonna be in the description. And thank you to everyone who watched me this year. We only gonna keep going up. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Damn. That was an interesting video. Let's move on. I don't. Yeah, 2023 kind of fucking sucked. Not gonna lie. This year kind of fucking sucked. What? No score? Yeah. Okay, I'll give you the score. This year fucking I'll give it just like an IGN review. This year fucking sucked. Bad things happened this year. A lot of people died. A lot of people were suffering. This year just fucking sucked ass. 8 out of 10. It has a little bit of something for everyone. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's a little bit of something for everyone. Yeah. 8 out of 10. Too much water. Yeah. All right. Now, let's move on to... I wanted to check out a couple of Mr. Nightmare videos because I really wanted to get spooked. I kind of feel like getting spooked a little bit. Well, real quick here. Really made me feel like Spider-Man. Let's look at 3 disturbing true neighbor horror stories, volume 3. How does that sound to you guys? These are true. If you guys say that these aren't true, I will literally fucking ban you.
My 2 kids, Sam and Robbie, are twins. They're 6 years old.
Ah.
A year ago, we
nice,
were living
Mr.
in our own
Nightmare.
house, but something happened that led to us moving. It's a long, awful story. I lived in my old house for 4 years. My wife Carol and I got married.
That's a lot of clouds.
So We had our kids there too.
Someone smoke up the neighbor?
Not for the
Hood.
better, but even still, we originally planned on staying in that house for the foreseeable future, until this happened. We were a corner house, and the house behind us on the intersecting road was covered by a bunch of tall trees and bushes, so we hardly ever saw those neighbors. Our neighbor on the right, however, his name was Steve. He had just moved there less than a year ago at the time. I had only ever spoken with him a couple of times. Both times I could hardly understand what he said because of his heavy accent, and he just overall didn't seem like the friendliest guy. 2 of his windows overlooked our backyard. There wasn't much privacy, but whatever rooms the 2 windows were that overlooked the backyard,
I'm getting fucking scared, guys.
So I always assumed it was an unused guest room or something of that nature. One day in the summertime, Sam and Robbie were playing in the backyard in their blow-up pool and with their water guns while I was outside doing yard work. There came a certain point where I was walking towards the detached garage, and then I saw Steve next door at his window for a second.
Steve!
Only half a second after noticing him did he turn and walk away from the window. It was slightly odd for sure, but I left it alone. Later that day, as the sun was going down, the kids went back outside to play again. It was a very hot day, so they went back in their blow-up pool while Carol and I were in the kitchen as she was making dinner. Then the kids' laughter went quiet for a while, and suddenly Robbie came inside and said there was a flashing light from the neighbor's window. I had to follow him to the backyard to ask him to show me what he was talking about. He pointed to one of Steve's upstairs windows that overlooked the backyard, and he said there was a white light that kept coming from that window. I right away assumed the worst.
It
looked like a camera flash. They both said yes. I told them it's time to dry off and come inside. So I helped them dry themselves, and then brought them in, where I went to tell Carol about this. She right away assumed the worst just like me. She said I should go next door and knock on Steve's door. So I did. But when I did, he never answered the door. His car was even in the driveway, so he had to be home. After a few attempts at knocking and ringing the bell, I gave up and went back to my house. I told Carol he wasn't opening up, which made what the kids said seem even more credible. While we couldn't prove that the white light the kids were seeing was a camera flash, it sure did sound like it, and it was concerning to hear. Some time passed, maybe even weeks, before one night when
months, years,
we heard our side gate being quietly opened and closed outside. Carol wanted me to go check outside, so I stepped out into the backyard and looked around. I had on all the lights as I searched. I found nothing and nobody, but I noticed the lights in Steve's backyard were on. I went over to look.
Classic Steve, always keeping the lights on in his front porch.
Other side and asked if I needed something. I asked him if he'd seen or heard anyone sneaking through our yard. He said no.
No.
I asked him bluntly if he had by chance been watching my kids, as they thought someone was at his window taking pictures of them playing in the pool. His reaction to this was a bit suspicious. He acted overly offended to my asking this, almost yelling at me for such an accusation. Again, without proof, I couldn't, nor did I want to, start issues with a neighbor. I apologized and went back inside. Carol was not happy about this, saying he's full of shit.
Whoa, Carol!
Another few weeks later.
Not with the profanity.
It was in the middle of the night when we were asleep. I woke up to Carol shaking me in a panic. I looked around the room.
You motherfucker, wake up!
But then when I heard the kids screaming,
these kids are being watched by our neighbor Steve.
I went downstairs to the kids' room. Robbie was awake and crying, and I found out a few seconds later that his crying and screaming had awoken Sammy, who was crying and screaming in reaction to him.
God, kids these days, always crying and screaming.
There was a camera flash from the window. I got goosebumps, but I also felt my
just
blood
kill him.
boil. All I could
kid.
Say was, what did he look like? He said
he
didn't see. I brought the kids up to our room to sleep in the bed with us.
God.
With the lights off, I peeked out our bedroom window to look across at Steve's unlit house next door. I looked at each window of his house, and I found him. He, just like me, was peeking out one of the upstairs windows, in that same room that overlooks the backyard. I stormed outside next door and rang his doorbell like 15 times. He never opened his door. I did call the police.
Well, yeah, why would he?
Report on Steve. That way, if any future reports.
No, don't make a report on Steve. He was just trying to make sure y'all were safe. Steve's a good man.
Waiting to see him outside, but he'd clearly avoid coming outside when I'd be out there.
Steve was just trying to protect you guys.
To a new house in a different but nearby town, which has proven to be a better place to raise the kids anyway.
Oh, that was scary. I'm crying and screaming.
About 3 months ago, I moved into an apartment with 2 other women so I could attend college.
Women?
That make the building we live in not that great. For example,
I'm already screaming and crying.
Where people from the same floor as you will constantly walk left and right to get in or out of the building.
Yeah, that's how you navigate around a building.
Outside can see into your room. But considering I spend most of my time at college and the girls I live with and most of the neighbors are really nice, the things on that list don't really bother me that much.
Neighbors being nice?
While getting ready,
this is not America.
I could hear music playing from somewhere, mostly pop songs from the 2000s. Since we live in a student-friendly city full of frat houses and the lakes,
hell yeah.
Nothing of it. There were probably a bunch of parties going on and the sound was coming from one of them. Maybe it was just some drunk friends listening to it on the street. I got into bed and let a random video play on my phone so I could fall asleep, as I often do. But as I was starting to doze off, I started to hear drilling noises. Sleepy and hearing things, or maybe it was coming from my phone.
Was it drilling or was it like drill, like the music genre?
Somewhere nearby. I got up and walked around the apartment feeling confused. It was around 11.
It's very hard to kind of discern between the two.
The sound was louder at my bedroom window, so I opened it to check, and quickly realized that it was coming from the neighboring apartment, the one that's closest to my window. At that moment, I realized that music was also coming from there. No one lives in that specific apartment, so my confusion only grew. But then I figured maybe someone had planned to rent it, talked it over with the landlord, and he ordered for something in it to be fixed.
Yeah.
Still, the fact that they were doing it so late into
music in a city? That's
I went back to
impossible.
Sleep, but they wouldn't stop making noise. I was texting a friend and eventually started complaining about it, sending him audios and even a video directed at the window that all the noise was coming from. He said I should call the police because there was no way it was legal for someone to be doing this, especially in a building full of apartments. I decided against it since I just wanted to get some rest, and it was already past midnight by then.
It's ghosts with crazy taste in
A
music.
little past 1 in the morning, I woke up again.
They're just busting the gritty in the other room.
Stressed, but not enough to take action just yet.
Oh my god, 2 ghosts are fucking.
Only to wake up again.
They are smacking cheeks in the other room.
What time it was. I was totally fed up.
God damn it.
So I just put on a robe and made my way to confront whoever it was. The window to the apartment was open.
God damn it, Margaret and Bob.
From there. The window
Stop
was
fucking.
above the stairs though, so I would have to go down a few
Or at least
steps to
fuck
get
quieter.
to.
I need to
It was
sleep.
even shorter being seen from there, but that was the last thing on my mind. As soon as I got to the window, I felt most of the courage leave me. In that room, there were 4 men who all seemed to be
Oh,
in
no.
their 30s or 40s.
Oh no.
All stopped whatever they were doing to look at me.
Oh, they were doing soggy biscuit.
The radio could be heard, and somehow it felt chilling to have all those other noises stop so abruptly. Because even though that's everything I wanted just seconds earlier.
Well, yeah, you just disrupted their soggy biscuit game.
Another thing that bothered me, but I didn't think about until the next day, was those men's peculiar choice of music. It just felt creepy to realize that middle-aged men were listening to stuff that teenagers or even preteens would be listening to.
What?
Anyway,
Wait, why is that creepy?
they just had puzzled what's that looks.
Yeah, don't you guys know man, it's so creepy when 30 to 40-year-olds listen to pop music. Man, you gotta keep an eye out on these people, all right? If you see one person above the age of 29 listening to pop music, to mainstream pop music, just fucking call the police on them instantly. At that point, just don't even bother. Please stop calling it soggy biscuit game. That's what it is. It's their fucking soggy biscuit game. It's a game, is it not? It is literally a fucking game. You cannot tell me that Soggy Biscuit is not a game.
I was there in the first place. I said, "Excuse me, it's pretty late and most people here have work early in the morning. If it's not too much to ask, can you guys do this some other time?" Now, mind you, I'm a pretty short and puny 19-year-old.
I mean, they already had their dicks in their hands. They were already full mass.
40-year-old men came to the window and towered over me, looking up and down at my body, almost like predators.
There are some winners in Soggy Biscuit.
The back of my neck stand up. They were both sweaty and had their mouths agape, and one of them had a hammer that looked quite heavy in his hand. They started smiling in a sick, twisted way, and I felt a sudden urge to throw up. Extremely unsettled, I started slowly making my way back to my apartment, not taking my eyes off the men, feeling like they might try to grab me when I got to the last step of the
they're gonna try and grab you. And you can't keep your eyes off of them. That's for damn sure.
Got inside and locked it. One of the girls who lives with me was out of town that night, and I presumed the other one was asleep, since she hadn't seen my text on our group chat asking them if anyone had moved into that apartment. I got back into my room and didn't hear any tools again. In reality, even the radio seemed to have been turned off. I wasn't really...
Oh yeah, congrats TK for having the world record of Parafox Rising. I'm going to beat it soon.
I know I should have called the cops by then, but I was just too stressed to deal with that any longer. Checking the time, it was about 2:15 now. I got into bed...
It unironically is a good speedrunning game, though.
I wasn't scared, just craving some sleep. Eventually, I passed out. I woke up in the middle of the night again. This time it was around 3:30, and I could hear no sounds coming from the apartment.
Uh-oh.
Everything was quiet, and that quickly started to bother me.
Oh, God. You guys... I'm gonna need you guys to calm me down. I'm about to fucking scream and cry. I see a pillow with French on it. Oh. You guys tell me French people don't exist, right? Right? French people aren't real. Yeah? Yeah. Let's continue watching this video.
Too quiet. I had to have heard or felt something in order to wake up. The silence was making me uneasy, and I had a feeling that someone might have been on the other side of my closed window. I tried not to think about it, but I couldn't get a peaceful sleep after that. The next morning, as I was going out, I went past the same window and noticed that it was closed. It was as if this previous night had never even happened. But I asked the girl who was home with me if she heard anything. She said she had woken up several times during the night, but couldn't get up and do something about it due to sleep paralysis.
Oh, shit.
Confirmed I wasn't delusional. Those people really were there. But then, how did they have the keys to the building and that apartment? Why did it seem like they didn't want to be seen during the day? What were
They're
they
vampires?
to me or maybe any passerby? It's been a week now, and thankfully I haven't seen those men again. Still,
You
I
will,
have no
though.
idea who they were or
You
what
will
they were
soon.
doing, and I'm honestly scared to even think about the possibility that they might come back or still be lurking around somewhere.
This is not like what I wanted. Let's look up animated horror stories. Listen, okay, I got this is like one of my like not even guilty pleasures. I love these terribly animated, well, they're not even terribly animated. I can't even be like that. But these just wacky animated horror stories, I love this shit more than anything. This is like some of my favorite content to watch on YouTube. Let's just watch a couple of these. 18 true scary horror stories animated compilation. They're not true. and they are not horror. These are just stories. I'm just kidding. You guys are gonna be blown away by this amazing animation, though. It looks straight out of Pixar. True Omegle horror story 2. Catman.
Back in 2014, I experienced something I still can't explain. I was still living at home at the time as an only child. I didn't have many friends or any hobbies to speak of, so I spent—
Why is this so loud?
Surfing the internet and looking for anything that could hold my attention. On the weekends, I would wait for my parents to leave the house. Then, like most teenagers, I would use the alone time to browse through more devious—
He looks like he's on crack cocaine. Oh my god.
I was getting up to the same thing I always did. When I was finally home alone, I closed my door and drew my curtains, turned the lights off, and grabbed a box of tissues. In case I got a runny nose while I was watching what I was finally able to watch now that nobody was around. My parents said they would be gone all night, so I knew I could stay at it for as long as I wanted. Of course,
Derek, your mouth is transformed.
And crumpled up tissue
it is
tossed into the bin. But after a couple hours, I was pretty much drained and bored of just watching stuff by myself like I did every weekend.
Damn.
I was starting to wish I had someone to talk to. Unfortunately, as I mentioned earlier, I didn't have very many friends, and certainly nobody that I could call close. The handful of people I could think of to text never even read my messages. So rather than beg the people I sort of knew at the time to talk to me, I figured I'd have better luck with strangers. I had already known about Omegle for some time by then, mostly by watching YouTubers explore.
Not anymore, am I right?
To your search for new friends, but I'd never
anime
used it myself. I didn't have friends because of my social anxiety, and that bled over to video chatting too, which I wasn't super comfortable with in the beginning, especially since they were all strangers. But it was better than tossing tissues all night, and I figured there was no way I'd ever see any of the people I met more than once, let alone
weeb shit, please.
So I gave it a shot. Obviously, just like anyone else would see, my initial experience on Omegle was getting flooded by a bunch of creepy old men asking for my ASL.
Well, what were you expecting?
And it really felt like I was trudging through an endless ocean.
That guy looked very wholesome.
Found somebody who looked decent, I would get skipped by them.
Jesus.
It was only my first time on Omegle, but if it was supposed to be a place where you could talk to people, then that night was not a good night for it. All the freaks and weirdos seemed to
hell yeah.
lose hope that I would ever
What's up, man?
Interest. I thought about calling it quits, but then I felt like giving it just a few more tries. That's when I encountered the most unusual thing I'd seen all night. Whoever or whatever they were, someone or something, they were creepier than any run-of-the-mill offender on Omegle. I was immediately so petrified by the image in front of me that I couldn't even click away from it. I just kept staring at the screen, trying to figure out what in the
Is this whole thing the horror? Yeah, this is the horror. Get ready to scream and cry.
Weird makeup. They barely looked human, and if they were so.
I can't fap to this. No, I can fap to this.
With deathly pale skin.
This is sexy.
Eyes and a strange, scraggly haircut, like they were.
Look at him. He's ripped.
Starting to decompose. Then, out of the blue, the man started to yap.
Oh, yes! Fucking yes! I love it. I fucking love it. That's good. That is good.
Like he thought he was some sort of cat man. It creeped me out, but I was still suspecting that I was getting
So you're active on Omegle? I think I might have used Omegle. It's Omegle. I think I might have used Omegle like twice. And I never like okay, I used Omegle twice and I never did video chat. I always just did texting. And I got nothing like out of it. Like, I talked to a couple of people and it was just the most bland conversations ever. So, you know. And yeah, here I am right here. This is me, actually. I was in this was the second time I used Omegle. And I decided, you know what? You know what? Why don't I just start showing them my true form? That was a dog the first time. Yeah.
Somehow, although I had no idea how any of this
Meow.
was supposed to be funny. Hello? What's up with you? Why don't you talk like a normal person? After I tried speaking,
It's a cat. Duh.
started glitching out, and that's when the Catman jumped from the seat, landing backwards on all fours like it was about to start.
Oh no!
Possessed girl from The Exorcist. It happened so fast that I flinched and fell off my chair, but I continued to watch from the floor, completely awestruck. The Catman.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
His face was upside down now from the position he was in. He was still meowing.
Oh my god, and then he evolved even further into the Scatman.
That was building about this whole situation. I'd seen so
One
of them could come true at any moment. I half expected him to crawl out through the screen and reap my soul. What the hell do you want? Why are you doing that? Do you think this is funny, sicko? He didn't seem to care about what I said, and if he did,
Oh, I'm screaming and crying.
upsetting him, because it was then that his head began to twitch as he slowly craned to the side until it
No. Ah.
shrieking with one long meow, opening his mouth wider and wider.
That's actually what Simon does every night.
Inhumanly large set of jaws. What the hell is the matter with you? Stop meowing at me! I was horrified by whatever was about to happen next.
Why not?
The screen got worse and uncontrollable,
This is just your average like encounter in VR chat.
forcing it to crash. I breathed a deep sigh of relief that the computer shut itself off. I was still dumbstruck in the darkness and sitting on the floor, so I have no idea how
Well, this was a
long I
terrible
let that
stream
go
to
on
listen to
before I came to my
driving.
senses and skipped that psycho. I eventually picked
You're
myself
welcome.
up and left my
I never said that my streams were good to listen to while driving.
and see if I could
I mean, maybe some points. Maybe like some parts.
distance between me and it. It was difficult to get to sleep after being so shaken up. But I did get there, calming down for a little while.
Yeah, that shit was sexy.
Things almost seemed alright. I could still vividly remember the strangeness of the Catman, his annoying meowing and corpse-like appearance. But other than that, everything seemed normal. That was until I stood in front
Oh
of the
my
mirror
God.
before stepping into the shower and noticed the deep
Oh my god.
all over my body.
When a sexy night gets too sexy. Not Instagram horror story 2. Real life IG creep.
In my freshman year of college, I still lived with my mom. It was a small house
Loser.
in California, near where I went to school. I didn't need to
Imagine living with your mom. Your little mommy. Get it?
And I was upping my popularity by letting all the people I met at school follow me. I
Yep.
kept my profile up to date with posts and stories every day, taking selfies from pretty much everywhere I went, whether I was at the movies, at a fast food place, in class, or even at home. That's just what everyone was doing, and I didn't want to alienate myself, but that's when I would soon regret that decision. One evening, after a long day of classes, I got home and did my usual routine of studying.
Oh, that's great. I love the idea that she's just seriously just sitting by herself in her own room, just like taking these photos. Just like, what are you doing? Just fucking staring down the barrel. Just fucking, just, oh man. Just 1,000-yard stare into the camera.
And having dinner with my mom, I eventually got into bed, ready to pass out. That was when I
Should I just start posting selfies on Twitter just like that? Where it's just me staring into the camera like I'm just like fucking
text from someone important.
just like giving you the stink eye.
Instagram letting me know that I had another new follower. I was groggy and could not read the username.
New follower?
At Jonathan W. And then
yeah, that's called a bot account.
That and the fact that they didn't have a profile picture made it clear that this was not somebody who went to school with me. My curiosity
that is a bot.
And so I did. I could see.
Do you know what you do? Absolutely nothing.
Didn't have a single follower of his own.
That is a bot.
Or a link to anything. However, there were.
This is not some mystery.
As I began scrolling, I noticed all the posts were of the same thing. A confusingly close-up shot of some kind of cotton upholstery stapled onto wood planks, like he was some.
Maybe he was selling his wood planks.
The difference between any of them was that it looked like
those look like pretty nice wood planks.
While others were taken from the daytime. I figured the account was either just some bot or maybe some random weirdo, so I put down my phone and tried to go back to sleep. Not even a minute later,
oh God.
My phone buzzed again. This time
iPhones.
It was a DM from the same guy that read, "Hey baby." I immediately
Hey, Jonathan with the W Riz.
To respond back with,
"Who's this?"
Admittedly, replying to him was
well, that's a little bit aggressive, won't you think?
The fact that he would be able to see when I read his messages after that. However, after a few minutes,
why don't you even give him a chance?
So I put my phone down again and tried to get some sleep.
Maybe he was the love of your life and you didn't know it.
Yet again, this time I ignored it. It annoyed
Maybe he wanted to give you free planks.
Much needed sleep just to interact with.
And you ruined it, bub.
I figured if I stopped reading his messages, he would get bored and move on like most of them do. But that wasn't the case. A minute later, there was another notification. My sleepiness was already spoiled by how irritated I was, so I checked it out with the intentions of blocking him. But what I saw made me realize that I was getting dragged into something far more serious than I had anticipated. He sent a camera of me at school. A chill red in the picture. I was in the outfit I was wearing earlier that
That's a nice photo.
I had no idea I was being photographed by anybody but myself and my friends. He sent it with a caption that read, "Do you like this candid shot I got of you today?"
Nice.
This situation would seem
W Riz, Jonathan.
Turned into something far more terrifying. I didn't know what to do, so I sent him a harsh text cussing him out.
"Who the hell are you? Leave me the alone or I'll send this to the cops."
Then
the big message.
Time to respond. I threw down my phone for the last time and tried to finally get some sleep. But I was so horrified thinking that I now had a stalker on my hands. I had no idea who he
Fucking tech addict can't just put that shit on silent and now they're gonna get killed by shoddy horror bot. Yeah, for real, why don't you just put that shit on do not disturb mode?
Was or how long it had been going on. Yet, somehow, I managed to put myself in enough denial about the whole thing and fell asleep. In the morning, however, I remembered everything. I told my mom about the whole ordeal before I left the house, and I could tell she was concerned for me.
Wow, your mom looks exactly like you. That is crazy.
At school, but none of them have ever dealt with anything.
Oh my God.
Either. Thankfully, when I got home, my mom had this idea of setting up a couple of home security cameras.
This is yeah, this is a compilation. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I just wanted to watch a few of these because they're entertaining, but also like. Wouldn't it be crazy if this guy narrated for 2 hours? Jesus Christ. We will move on at some point. I just wanted to watch a few of these because they're fun.
Me feel safer. We made sure to put one of the cameras in my bedroom just before I went to bed.
Paranormal Activity style.
Put my phone on
strategic.
I was strangely feeling comfortable, like maybe nothing was that wrong after all. But just a few minutes after I turned off my lights, I heard my bedroom door creak open.
Ah! No!
And that's when I saw the man in
It's Jonathan W.
in my doorway.
Oh my God.
from the top of my lungs, and that's when the man suddenly lunged.
He's gonna kill you with his Riz.
And scream simultaneously just to get the creep away from
No!
me. Thankfully, the sounds I was making were enough to make him turn around and run out of the house. My mom came storming into my room to my aid. We stayed in the bedroom with the chair leaning against the doorknob and immediately called the police. Somewhat unsurprisingly, they caught him lurking in the neighbor's yard just a few doors down. We handed over the security footage to the police and told them everything we knew. And after a few days of investigating, we got the story they were able to put together. The man who snuck into my room was the same one who had been stalking me at school. He had developed an obsession over me and started taking pictures of me on campus, and then eventually started following me home. But the part
that just sounds like your average Redditor.
Construction worker. Those confusing pictures of wooden planks were just photos he took underneath my bed while I was sleeping in it. He had been sneaking into my house and hiding under my bed for weeks. All I know is that I'll always be on guard whenever a stranger sends me a DM or adds me on Instagram. I'm always paranoid if it's that guy again.
It could be. It could be. Oh my God! That's him! That's Jonathan W! Oh my God. God damn. Be on the lookout for Jonathan W. The True Plastic Surgery Horror Story 3. Oh, they got a different... Oh, what the fuck is this new art style?
Slim brunette, and would always think I was the
Is this Coraline? What the hell's going on here?
At the time, I lived on the 12th floor of an apartment complex. I can recall always seeing people like my neighbors and other patrons.
Oh God!
Checking me out. I was always being catcalled, but did no more than give them a courteous.
Whoa! 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 Wow! That is one smile on that guy. Is that the Joker? Miyazaki fell off. God damn. He just came back from the dentist. He's showing off his new teeth.
A courteous nod. It took some getting used to until one night I got inside and began to situate myself. Then I sat in front of my vanity and started to do my usual skincare routine.
You are beautiful, no matter what.
No, you can't do this. You're gonna get me DMCA'd. This is too perfect of singing.
No! How dare you say someone will eventually take your place? That'll never happen, you hear me?
What?
The next day was like every other.
What the fuck was that?
I always run errands and have random pedestrians look at me.
What just happened?
From single men to taken men to even married men. However, I had this nagging feeling of dissatisfaction as I wasn't turning as much heads as I would have liked to.
Oh my God.
I immediately glanced at
She's now ugly.
At my disheveled appearance. Then, as I approached closer to my reflection, I felt as if the answer was right in front of me. I wasn't forever, and I was afraid to lose all the beauty I possessed.
No! This can't be happening to me!
Yeah.
As I scrutinized my face in the mirror,
oh, this is happening to you.
Forming, and my face slightly
oh my God.
My hands trembling in apprehension. I then grabbed my brush and started frantically combing my hair. As I said,
ah, yes, that'll help with my skincare routine.
Then, without a hinge of reluctance, I decided to undergo plastic surgery. The next day, I began seeking consultation from medical pundits, but unfortunately,
the surgery center.
That I didn't need it in that.
Okay, that is Pitbull. You can't get plastic surgery from Pitbull. What do you think you're doing? That is literally Mr. Worldwide right there.
Overdoing it could increase my health risk, resulting in irreversible damage.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Wait, was that Pitbull? No, wait, was that Pitbull in that music video?
Miss Hannah, it's not just about the money. If we proceed, you might...
I don't care, just get it done!
I slammed my fist on the table.
Oh my god!
The doctors,
that is mahogany!
Inevitably went through with the operation, and after grueling hours of sedation, lying flat on the operation...
Oh my god, the doctor fucking lacerated her face from... out of pure anger from pounding his table.
Curious about what had happened to me. Little did they know that enclosed in this cocoon was the most beautiful butterfly just waiting to form itself. So, as I waited for my face to heal, I was filled with anticipation, visualizing myself stepping on the false representation of beauty that I saw in other women.
Just wait and see. After this, I'll be the hottest girl around town.
Oh my god! She has no mouth!
Fascinating creature coming out of its shell, and went out into the streets to display the final stage of my metamorphosis. So, as I entered the grocery store, I earned a couple of stares and compliments, and as expected, some of the guys approached me, asking if I was single or if they could get my number. Needless to say, it was flattering. However, as I went home, I was flustered, feeling my temperature rise again.
Oh god, no.
I still wasn't satisfied with the public's perception of me. I felt as if I wasn't turning enough heads as I would have anticipated, despite my best efforts. Without looking into the mirror, I knew my face was turning red because I could feel the blood coursing through my veins.
Jesus Christ.
So, releasing my pent-up frustration, I said,
No, this can't be happening!
My body quivered as I told myself,
It's not enough. I need more,
Well,
more!
My yearning for perfection.
oh my god, back to the surgery center.
Plastic surgeries, despite the doctor's
God damn it, Pitbull, stop!
I had more work done until I underwent 20 various procedures.
20?
The doctors refused to take me in as their patient, wary of the damage I might cause to their reputation should future operations fail. I loathe such...
She doesn't look like anything happened to her.
Self-centered pricks who always thought they could boss me around. But no, it's unacceptable. I went on a rampage, and eventually
Oh my god.
I was escorted out of the hospital and banned from ever returning. So, when I arrived home, I sat on the front of...
I don't think you can be banned from a hospital. Yeah. Yeah.
I laughed like a lunatic, infuriated by the doctors who had the audacity.
Well, at least you know.
I paced myself apprehensively as I thought of what to do.
At least you're aware.
At that moment, I was drowning in anxiety, visualizing myself as an invisible woman that people would bump into without ever noticing me. So, without a doubt, I searched the black market, bought what I needed, put my latex gloves on, and did
What?
The following day, I was getting ready to step outside of the house.
What?
To display a kind of beauty that was unparalleled. That was until someone knocked on my door. Upon opening it, I noticed...
Oh my god, she became a potato!
However, instead of coming closer, he had this horrific look on his face, as if he had seen a ghost.
What the f- Ah, yes. Isn't this attainable? That last procedure really fucked it all up. Ah! It only takes, you know, about 20 surgeries. You'll look fine, but 21 surgeries. Now that's when things go wrong. You start to gain about 50 more teeth than you used to have. At least her sinuses are going to be like remarkably clear. You know, maybe this is like the perfect Yeah, this is like peak human right here. Like this, you get like amazing breathing ability, more teeth than sharks, and eyes so big that means that you can see more.
Why are you looking at me like that? Stupid neighbor. I can't stand beta men like him.
So true.
You are beautiful, no matter what they say.
Oh my God, no!
Can't bring me down.
No.
The story was inspired by a 28-year-old.
Oh, now come on!
Singer. Before her descent into plastic surgery addiction, there were multiple doctors that refused to work on her anymore. Before she took matters into her own hands, she then returned to Korea. Her parents could not recognize her. She has since received psychiatric help.
True McDonald's night shift horror story. That's just working at McDonald's. Oh my God, no, Ronald McDonald. No!
The next story may sound fabricated.
Whoa! Who's this guy?
True, and has circulated the internet if you do a little digging. It was an urban legend that occurred around 2004/2005 in the city of Cuernavaca in Morelos, Mexico. The following animation portrays a dramatized version of the alleged event. All parties will be given aliases to protect the identities of all involved.
Where's the animation?
There was a story so implausible.
Okay, there we go.
I shake my head and roll my eyes whenever I heard my colleagues talking about it. However, all of this changed when someone in my family experienced the same thing, prodding me to withdraw every ounce of doubt. 3 years ago, my brother and his pal had just left a drinking party at a nightclub. They were so wasted it was difficult to even book.
They're gay lovers, but nobody says anything because everyone else around them is very progressive about it. Also, that looks like fucking
the light source.
Oh fuck, what's his name?
Wasn't a house, but a McDonald's fast
Oh
food
fuck, what's his name? Dynamite.
on the menu displayed on the
Damn it!
Delighted to see very.
I'm forgetting his name.
After all, it was
something Dynamite.
And not so many expected to be out.
Napoleon Dynamite. There we go. There we go.
Outside the restaurant, where a statue of Ronald McDonald was sitting comfortably at the edge. Staring at the statue, they noticed its smile seemingly jolly, and its eyes eerily gazing back at them, causing them to feel reluctant before they eventually looked.
Give him a tater tot.
The childish thought, brushing it aside. A lit night, Pedro. I'll never forget it, my brother said as he took an enormous bite. Dude, you see that thing was giving me a bubble? She was bad, wasn't she? I might have to take her to McDonald's for a first date. Pedro winked while patting him on the back. Well,
Ah, yes. Don't you love it when white people do Spanish accents? Ah. So refreshing.
McDonald's for a first date. Pedro winked while patting him on the back. Well, I'm sorry, dude. I can't hold it anymore. The sour taste in my brother's mouth made him retch, and so, unable to contain it, he headed.
Oh, God damn it!
Where he threw up for the next couple of minutes, leaving his friend all alone with the statue on the bench. Having lost the strength and interest to finish, he thought of taking a nap on the Ronald McDonald statue's lap. And as he
Aw, so
eyes,
wholesome.
He and said, "Oh, my headaches have gotten worse. I wish I could just die." Then,
damn.
A creepy voice replied, "Be careful what you wish for." Ah! Pedro jumped, wondering for a moment where the voice might have emanated from. However, as he listened to cars honking and tree branches falling, he was convinced it was all in his head. "See, Pedro, this is what happens when you get drunk," he told himself as he took his nap. Then, amidst the silence, Pedro sighed and said, "I'm so tired." Moments later, the same voice from before spoke to him and replied, "That makes the two of us."
Oh my God.
Had any chance to react,
Oh my God.
he grabbed his head with both hands, tightening its vice grip as Pedro.
No!
Somebody help me!
He's moving his skull like Play-Doh.
Continued to apply immense pressure on his skull until his entire head was squished to smithereens.
Oh my God!
Turned to his friend.
Napoleon Dynamite, your friend.
Then, As he saw Pedro's eyeballs roll across the floor, he screamed. He instantly woke from his semi-stupor, banging on the door of the McDonald's.
Somebody help me! Please let me.
Why are you banging on the
To
McDonald's?
my brother's horror, McDonald's had already closed, and no one else was there.
Who at the McDonald's would help you?
The statue was now standing erect with a menacing gaze.
Oh, he's standing erect.
In a split second, my brother made a run for it into the woods. Although we considered this nothing but mere imagination, the sound of his footsteps quickly catching up to him were all
Oh my god.
What the hell is going on? Moments
Yep, that's what I would ask myself.
as he tried to break free. That's when the clown rips my brother's arm off, leaving him on the
Oh my god, no!
Then, the clown growled as it delighted itself in a sumptuous meal.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if McDonald's food was made out of like human human arms and torsos
He ran away from the woods until
and
he eventually
heads.
arrived home. As he locked the door behind him, he ran to the living room and dialed 911 with his remaining arm. His hand was uncontrollable.
Ah, yes.
He waited for an officer to pick up the call. When he was
Very
finally able to
calm.
speak to someone, my brother said,
Bleeding out, but still very
Send
calm.
the cops! I know this is hard to believe, but Ronald McDonald is after me, and he's about to kill me!
Okay, I wouldn't say that.
Sorry, but you need to slow down and say it more clearly this time. Do you understand?
Maybe say a person dressed as Ronald McDonald.
Kill me!
You mean the clown, sir?
The officer asked with a hint of sarcasm. in
Or
his
just a clown.
Please hurry!
Sir?
Then, suddenly, the cop's voice turned from annoyance to delight.
You just made my day. To be honest, I was told there was going to be some kind of initiation, since this is my first week in the office. So I'm partly sorry for ruining the surprise, but it's a good one, sir. You got me.
No.
Ah, yes. This is how your average 911 operator. This is the smartest 911 operator right here.
Moments later, my brother heard a loud thud on the door, followed by constant banging.
Come on, you're no fun! Let me in!
The clown said in a demonic voice.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way. Choose wisely.
As the clown pounded louder, my brother only felt more anxious.
Leave me alone or I will call the cops! The cops already hung up on you, dipshit! Now open the door! If you don't open up this very second, I'm gonna release all my Big Mac sauce on your front door!
What?
Finally, my brother decided to grab
Did he just threaten to come on his door?
He told himself, mustering every ounce of courage he had in his body. My brother looked through the peephole as he listened to the clown's incessant laughter. However, strangely enough, he was nowhere to be seen. Despite my brother's reluctance, he opened the door, ready to strike the clown at will. But out of nowhere, the clown quickly wrapped its large hands around my brother.
Oh my god, no!
Ah, let go of me, you freak!
That's when my brother began to gouge at Ronald's eyes with his remaining hand while being suspended in midair. By some miracle, he managed to dig his fingers deep inside the crevice
Oh my god!
and rip his eyeballs out. That's when the clown released my brother from its tight grasp.
Oh my god!
My brother sprang up, weeping convulsively as he flagged down a moving.
Okay, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good line right there.
Brother's story. My parents and I wanted to report this to the police. The security cameras outside the restaurant recorded the incident. However, McDonald's paid off all the damage expenses, including my family's debts, law enforcement, and all parties involved.
They wouldn't do that.
To keep the security tapes confidential. But rumor has it the word got out to the public, which caused multiple McDonald's franchises throughout the country to replace their Ronald McDonald benches with ordinary benches. Since then, my brother has been in a coma, almost irresponsive. My entire family avoids all McDonald's restaurants, wary of a clown sitting on a bench.
Hey. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, I guess it's time for Illumiably. I guess it's around that time. You guys have been asking. and you guys have been playing nice. Wait a minute. What? Who asked? I remember seeing Elder Raven asking. And the answer is yes. What, do you guys not want to watch Illumiably? What if I told you that this episode of Illumiably was animated? For some reason. Don't you guys want to see that? Didn't know it was a fan favorite. Oh, it's a fan favorite, all right. Illumiably's life. I def want to see this ad. Okay. Riley, can you initiate a 3-minute ad break, which you can avoid if you subscribe to twitch.tv/ParafoxTV for $5 a month or for free using your Twitch Prime membership. And you can also subscribe to us on Parafox.studio for as low as $5 a month, which gives you access to a bunch of really cool emotes, including Omega Lol, which nobody has used yet. It's a new emote that I made of Simon. Do with that.
The end. Wasn't that such a romantic movie?
Yeah, it was.
Oh my god, is this AI generated?
Talk to you about something?
Or like AI interpolated?
Things off my chest.
Hold that thought. Let me grab something really quick. Okay, babe, turn
There
around.
we go.
Jake!
Mabel, this is one of the best Christmases I've ever had in my life, and I don't ever want to spend another one without you.
Oh my god, no.
You are the most thoughtful, kind, and beautiful woman that I've ever met. And over the past 2 years, I've come to realize that we were meant to be together. So please, will you marry me?
Nah.
Jake, baby, this is all so sudden, and while I'd like to be with you, the truth is, Okay.
What?
Sure. I'll marry you.
What?
Mabel, you've made me.
That's not something that you can just kind of like say, like, okay, sure.
Yes? It was Christmas, Jackie. What was I supposed to do?
What?
Say no, like a normal person? It's not that simple. Jake's got these cute puppy dog eyes.
I don't care what Jake has. If you don't want to date him, you don't date him, much less get engaged to him.
It was Christmas. How could I say no on...
Why not? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what are you going to tell Brian?
I don't think I'll tell him anything.
You already told Brian you were going to break up with Jake after New Year's.
I just
Damn.
don't want to freak him out.
He's going to be even more freaked out if he finds out you got engaged without you telling him.
He won't find out. He's not friends with any of my friends. He hardly even knows Jake, and he lives 2 cities away.
What is that?
I mean, Brian and I have only been dating for...
What is that mouth flap?
It's not like he'd ever come over here to surprise me.
Surprise!
Oh my god!
Oh. Hey, Brian.
Oh. Hey, you guys. I was just checking out restaurants close by my office when I...
Yeah, this is definitely like AI interpolated,
Nice to see
like
you two again. By the way, Mabel.
in betweens.
I tried to call
This is
you.
way too smooth.
Me and Mabel went out to see a movie last night. She probably set her phone to silent. That's why.
Ah,
No ring.
helping her cheat.
No ring.
Oh. That explains a lot. I thought...
Ah, himbo moment. Wasn't listening to the woman at all.
Or anything. Anyway, I just called to say Merry Christmas. Will I see you before New Year's?
Oh my god.
Maybe not. I'm a little busy at the moment.
No biggie. I still love you, baby.
Oh my god.
See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Never say that.
Thanks for covering for me.
Mabel, you can't wait any longer. Don't wait.
Mabel!
Don't make excuses. Break up with him now.
Welcome home, fiancé.
Yeah, about that. Can I tell you something?
Yeah, you can tell me anything.
Well,
First off, though, I have a surprise for you. Ta-da!
You're invited to Jake and Mabel's wedding.
that was quick.
Date? New Year's Eve?
Yup. New year, new us. Think about it, Mabel. Won't it be
What?
so romantic?
That's in less than a week. How are we gonna pay for it? Plan it. Who are we gonna invite?
I've got it all
What?
under control. The way I see it,
You don't want to even have the wedding. Why are you worrying about that?
the properly ordained priest, all of our friends, families, even a photo shoot.
Well, what if I want an extravagant wedding? One that costs thousands of dollars with hundreds of people. Maybe taking 6 months to a year to plan. To,
What?
buy us more time.
Mabel, honey, we are not going back on this. I love it. My family loves it. Your parents love it the day I got permission to propose to you. You're not stopping this. And
What?
Besides, just because it's small doesn't mean it can't be fun. We've still got that bridal shower coming up.
Wait, you planned a bridal shower?
So, what's your excuse?
Oh my fucking god.
Now.
Jackie,
I got presents.
put yourself in my shoes.
If I was in your shoes, there wouldn't even be a bridal shower. Because that's what you do when you want to break up with someone, Mabel. You actually do it. Hey, how are you enjoying the shower so far?
Hey,
Nice.
how are you enjoying these pyramids of presents that we're giving you?
Although it was probably a mistake to schedule the bachelor party at the same time.
In the same room. Oh my god. Where's the fucking strippers?
If I'm being honest, I'm glad my brother's getting married to someone like you. I'm sure.
Oh my god. Oh, he's so fucking cool. He's drinking 3 or 4 beers at the same time.
He needs someone like you. Happy bride.
Here's the bridal shower.
I need to call Brian.
Hey, alligator.
Hey, Brian. You wouldn't believe the day I had.
You didn't say crocodile? I thought we were still on this.
Work stuff?
Don't worry about it. It's basically nothing. Now that I'm with you.
Oh my god.
That's sweet. You're gonna give me a cavity.
Brian.
What?
Yeah?
Can I tell you something?
You can tell me anything.
You can tell me anything.
It's not anything too long. It might be a few
Oh, sweet. Yeah, got it.
few weeks, but I'll be back.
Mabel, is something wrong?
No,
Do I need to open my eyes for
I did?
this?
no, you're perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful. It's just I can't tell you. I'm sorry.
Mabel, are you okay?
Maybe she's not good at relationships.
I can't do this.
Or maybe she's poly,
Mabel, what's the problem?
which is also fine. But something that she should probably communicate with people.
Try and find me. I promise it's not you, but I just need some space. Just wait. Okay. At least until after New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve?
I need to
New
go.
Year's Eve?
Mabel. Mabel, please. I'm sorry. Mabel?
Mabel!
Mabel, are you crying?
Just go to sleep, Jake.
Oh, what's the matter? Are you stressed about the wedding?
Yeah.
Jake.
Come here.
Jake.
Yes. Yes, you can.
You're being cucked, Jake.
Pressure right now, but you're stronger than you think. Me and my parents have any problems. I promise.
It's not that.
Then what is it? It's okay.
Oh my god.
I will always.
This crying scene is going on way too long. Oh my god, it's still going.
Mabel.
Or Mabel has too many boyfriends.
Oh no.
True. Too many people want to fuck her.
I'm actually probably
What?
gonna strangle you no matter how
What?
this turns out.
At least then I won't have to deal with all this.
See, that's your problem, Mabel.
What is?
You always expect
This is a very echoey church.
this.
Well, why can't someone help me? As a matter of fact, why can't you tell Jake I don't want to be with him for me?
Mabel, it's
Jesus.
not that I can't. I can do a million things to help you if you really wanted me to. Anyone can. But is that how you really want things to go? Would you really want Jake to find out about Brian from me? I can if you really want me to. But in the end, that doesn't change that it's your problem.
Damn.
It's your responsibility.
Oh my god. Jake weds Mabel.
I never thought there was anyone out there that could like me, let alone love me.
Excuse me, could you speak up, Jake?
Bitter, lonely young man. But then I found you. It sounds cliche, I know. But you showed me
Oh god.
the way. You were strong. You were confident, and you loved
Jake, that speech is just so beautiful it made me sneeze. Oh my god, the audience is all just stone statues.
When I first met you, I wasn't nearly as well put together as you thought I was. I was insecure, I was nervous, and I was lonely too. But then you came along and you were so bright, so eager. Even if you thought you were bitter, that was all I saw. And I never wanted to let you down. You were everything I needed you to be, and I guess I fell in love with that image more than the real you.
What?
Mabel.
Jake, I'm sorry I let it end up this way, and I'm
What?
sorry for telling you like this, but
You could have told her. You could have told him this. Oh my god! You could have told him this so much longer before. This is
You were seeing someone else.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What is going on here?
Oh my god!
just practicing being a maid of honor for Jackie's wedding.
Oh dear god!
Okay, what is... Okay, so first of all, what is wrong with you?
That is a good question.
All of this without telling me and think it was a good idea.
I don't know. I thought I could get away with it without
What?
telling you and
What?
figure it out later.
What?
Why? How? Did you think you could just stay married with him and date me forever?
I don't know. I just thought maybe...
What?
I thought that something could save me. Like, if I had more time, I could get out of it. I'm sorry.
Get out of it? You said yes!
I can't see you after all this. Maybe one day we can meet and maybe even talk again.
Oh my god.
But for now, I think you should spend your time talking with him.
Yeah, talking with Jake.
Happy New Year.
No!
Jake, I know it doesn't make it any better, but I'm sorry.
We were gonna have a honeymoon.
Damn.
We were gonna go to the Bahamas.
Sorry I couldn't be.
Yeah, what if the guys hook up?
I failed you and I shouldn't have.
They just go into the back and have hardcore sex with each other.
I feel like I should do something, but I don't really know what. Jake, is there anything I can do for you?
Come on.
Yeah, leave.
You can stay at my place for a few nights if you want.
Why?
There's nothing wrong with you, Mabel.
Yes, there is!
Dumb. Like, really dumb.
I guess.
Like, really, really, really dumb. Got it. But there's nothing wrong with you, Mabel.
What?
You just have to get better.
And how am I gonna...
How can you say that in the same sentence?
It's a new year, right?
Yeah, I guess it is.
That's the spirit. In the meantime, let's go home, give you some time to recover, and then find a nice, cozy place for me to strangle you.
You are serious about that?
Dead serious.
All right.
Eek. All right. On to the next one. That was scary. I don't know if that was kinky or if that was scary. All right. On to the real stuff. The real life. Dad risks health for son. Then this happens. What does he get in a car accident?
Dad! Look at you.
Hey!
I missed you, Dad.
Hey, Dad. We're wearing the same clothing. Isn't that crazy?
Thank you.
Like father, like son.
Have you been hitting the gym? Yeah, a little bit. Been trying to stay consistent this year.
Oh my God, Dad, stop hitting on me.
Has been crazy.
I gotta say, felt some of that muscle in that hug. You're getting
Oh
stronger.
my God.
Maybe not as strong as your old man, of course, but you're getting up there.
Sure, Dad. So, how have you been?
I've been okay. You know, just working, staying busy.
Uh-huh.
And how's work been?
I got fired like
Actually, you know,
3 years ago.
I'm pretty happy.
That's good. That's good, Dad. But you don't need to keep lying to me anymore.
What?
I know. I know everything.
What?
And
What's
I'm
going on?
through with all the lies.
Yo, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dad, it's okay. I'm your son. You don't need to keep anything from me anymore. I'm an adult.
How did you find out?
What's that saying? The truth always comes to the light.
Is he gay?
It was obvious all along.
Oh my God.
I was just too naive to see it at the time.
Too gay to pay bills.
Hey, how was school?
Good. People were saying that college admissions are out today. Anything come in the mail for me?
Well, something here. It's kind of heavy.
Oh my God, you're weak, Dad.
I got in. I got in!
I never doubted you. I always knew you'd get into your dream school.
But Dad,
You sound so excited.
that's all the way across the country. Are you gonna be okay without me?
Miguel, you got into Stanford. We've been talking about that school since you were a baby.
Why would Stanford
about
be
me.
your
I'm
dream
okay.
college?
Besides,
Why don't you go all the way and be
why
like
don't you turn your
Harvard?
room into the home office that I always
Or
wanted.
Hey,
big dick
don't get too carried away.
charlatan
You still
school?
got me for a few more months.
Yeah. Why don't you go freshen up? We'll go somewhere nice for dinner.
I
For big dick men
Dad?
Yeah, mijo?
and women.
I love you too.
It's also a very progressive school.
I'm gonna go broke.
I never knew.
Yeah, because the gay tax.
Got into college.
It's real.
Would change everything forever.
Just a few more hours.
What?
It's worth it for Miguel's tuition. What the hell are you doing?
Oh my God, he dropped the drill. He should be fired.
My son, he's going to college.
What?
If I work a few extra hours, I can get this job done quicker, and I can get an extra job. I
What?
really need the money.
This is illegal, Julio. You could hurt yourself.
What?
Or worse, you could
Dropping a drill is illegal?
I'll be really careful, sir. Please.
Fine. But
Why
if
is he
anyone
why is he working at a fucking like a U-Haul?
But I can't afford to lose my license or my job over this.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
storage facilities. Oh my god, now you're making all this noise. People are trying to sleep in their storage units. Oh my god, he's dying!
I just need something for the pain.
What?
I can't miss work tomorrow.
Oh my god, it's Jake!
Look, I got your x-rays back, and it turns out you have a fractured wrist. You won't be able to work for a while.
But I can't take time off. My son, he's going to
You
college.
forgot he's a hammer.
I need to work.
I understand.
No, he broke his wrist.
But your health is important. You need to take care of yourself as well.
By using a hammer, I guess? What?
I never knew about that night in the hospital. You never even let me see that you were in pain. And despite what the doctor said, you kept working.
Oh my god.
Whenever I asked for money, you never hesitated to give it to me.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Can I get $1,000? Maybe 3,000?
Prom is coming up. And I kinda need money to buy me and my date's tickets.
Well, you have a date?
Yeah, Dad. And I really like this girl. I'm planning on asking her to be my girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Take however much you need for tickets.
Take all of it. All $5 billion.
And, I was kind of hoping for one more favor.
Can I get $500,000? Can you buy me a house, Dad? I don't want to live with you anymore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know about that, son.
Dad, come on. I know you never let me drive the truck. But please, for this one special night, I promise I'll be careful.
But the truck is my pride and joy. I conceived you in that truck.
I promise I won't be reckless with the car. I'll even drive under the speed limit.
Do you know where the turn signals are?
Yeah, Dad. I've seen you drive this thing over 1,000 times.
Only 1,000 times?
Okay.
This is my pride and joy Toyota.
This truck is really big, and you have to look behind you, and sometimes it's hard to see what's there.
Yeah, Dad. I'll be fine. Look, I know how much this truck means to you. It's practically your second child.
I'll make sure he's extra careful, Mr. Lopez.
I already like her.
He's, you know, if you don't, I'll try. I'll shoot my shot, son.
Have a great time, you guys.
Thanks, Mr. Lopez.
Thanks, Dad.
They just instantly crash the car. They just drive it into the nearest house.
And I definitely didn't know that things got worse when I went off to college.
Hello?
Hey, Dad.
Hey, son, how are you?
I'm good. You know, just, stressing out about finals.
Hey, don't worry about that. You'll be fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I'm sure you've been studying hard.
Yeah, I have. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I just don't belong here. Everyone that comes here is so smart. And around them, I just feel average.
I fucking
Son,
hate
that's what they
phones
call imposter
vibrating
syndrome.
in shows.
And it's
I also
totally
hate that shit.
Imposter what now?
It's where you feel...
I hate vibrating phones. Like, why?
Do you?
Just
Actually,
leave the ringer on.
Yes, all the time. Although it doesn't just apply to work and school. Sometimes I feel like I'm not that good of a dad.
Son, it's the year 2023, all right? Just use ChatGPT to write all of your essays and finals.
We lost Mom,
You'll get an instant A.
but not once did you ever make me feel like I was missing a parent. And for that,
2024. This video came out in 2023.
Thanks, son. But you know what? You just proved my point. Everyone suffers from imposter syndrome, even though they're fine just the way they are. Son, you're smart. And I'm sure you're going to do well in all your exams.
thanks, Dad. I needed that. Oh, and before I go, My tuition payment is due.
It's about $7,000.
Yes, son. I'll take care of that first thing in the morning.
Thanks, Dad. I miss you, and I can't wait to see you on Christmas.
Me too, son.
Bye.
Bye.
I don't know how I'm gonna make this next tuition payment.
What? Okay. Is he gonna stab a man with his car keys for the money? Hey, that's Igor. That was the Igor album cover.
At first, I thought it was a joke.
Yeah, I really need the money.
Well, here. Before you change your mind.
Here is $500. Oh, 10,000.
And one thing. Please take care of this car.
Only 10 grand?
Place in my heart.
That's like a really nice looking car. You could probably get at least 14.
Thanks.
It literally has the warning sign still. It has the warning sticker still on it. Like it is in mint condition.
But how did you find out about all of this?
I actually found out shortly after that. That's weird. Truck's gone. Maybe Dad's not home. Dad?
Oh my God. That is a hand.
You home early, mijo?
Hey, yeah. I changed my flight so I can spend more time with you on Christmas.
That's great, son. Hey, did you find out your test results?
Yep. Iced them all.
Hey, actually, I did terrible. I got Fs.
Truck outside.
Yeah, actually, it got hit the other day, so it's in the shop right now.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. And what's up with these?
You know, those are marks. Yeah, he
Who?
got hurt the other day.
Your gay lover?
Came over after he went to the doctor's. Yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Why don't you put your stuff in your room and I'll make us a nice breakfast.
Okay. Thanks, Dad. And when I went on a walk that day, I realized you had been lying to me.
Okay, but it's also been like a year since. It's also been like a year since he broke his wrist. It would be healed by now.
This is my dad's truck.
Oh, hey.
But also,
You must be Julio's son?
I don't
Your
know.
dad sold me this truck a few weeks ago. Said he had some big payments due.
Oh, God.
Hey, listen, I better get going so I don't upset the whole neighborhood. You take care, all right? Tell your pops I said hi.
This is not a conversation to be having right now.
And that's when I pieced together the entire truth. Stanford, are you gonna be okay without me?
Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
What is this?
Ah!
You know, those are marks.
Ah, I see. My tuition payment is due.
I'm gonna go, bro.
Best of luck to you, huh?
That's weird. Truck's gone.
It's practically your second child.
That's weird. Truck's gone.
Dad.
I don't know what to say, mijo. I didn't know that you knew. And for so long.
Well, you didn't really keep it a secret that much.
I knew it would only make you feel
Like
worse.
you pushed your past due papers to the side. Like he could have seen them.
And finally, after all these years, I can do something.
You didn't really put that much effort into hiding the secret. Oh my God. He's the CEO of Google.
Come on.
He bought him the car, or the truck. And this time it's a Ford F-150.
What's going on, Miguel?
Dad, this is your truck.
I don't understand.
It's like I said. I didn't want to tell you what I knew,
until I was actually in a position to help. Now I can finally pay you back for all the sacrifices you made to give me a better life. A life where I never had to worry about a thing.
I stole it, yeah.
Truth. It's yours, Dad.
Dad, I've only been in school for 2 years.
How? I saved.
What?
I took on extra shifts, cut expenses.
What?
I wanted to do this for you, to show you how much I appreciate all of your sacrifice.
Mijo, I can't accept this. You worked too hard for your money.
And you've given me more than I could ever repay.
Oh my God.
This is just a small way for me to show my gratitude. I want you to have it.
Are you gonna cry?
No strings attached.
Come on, cry.
You deserve it.
Cry, do it. I dare you. There we go.
I don't know what I did to deserve a son like you.
It's because you're the best.
A son that drains all of your money.
Come on.
I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do without you, except have 10,000 more dollars than I do. And just be overall a lot more happy. Anyway. Yeah, so that 25,000 tuition payment, you're gonna get that now. Yeah. That's gonna be a lot of repaying on Miguel's side. Mom rejects disabled... Mom rejects son's disabled girlfriend. Now this is just pure art right here. Look at that thumbnail. Oh my God, it's so good. Just re-able the girl.
Thanks so much for coming, Mom.
Of course I am excited. My son is introducing me to his girlfriend for the first time during the best time.
God, I just can't wait for her to walk over to me and give me a big hug and walk over and get me things and all that. Who the fuck is this? Oh my God, you're a transformer.
Watch where you're going.
Oh my God.
Something.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. I'm Zeke's girlfriend. It's so nice.
You're an Autobot rollout.
Excuse me, you're Zeke's. I'm sorry, you must be mistaken. Do you even know who Zeke is?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he said that I was meeting his mom today. You must be Mrs. Carlson.
I'll pass on the handshake, Jessica.
I don't want to get the broken legs disease.
Zeke never told me that you were not a, normal girl.
Damn.
Hey, babe. I was looking everywhere for you, but I'm glad
Very
you...
blunt.
And I see you already met my mom.
Yeah, I did. She's so sweet.
Yeah, she's great, isn't she? I can't wait for both of you to get to know each other.
You didn't tell me that she was abnormal.
Mom!
I was injured in a car accident 5 years ago, and I haven't been able to walk since.
Damn.
It's been hard adjusting to this life, but I'm doing better now, and I met Zeke, and he's been so amazing to me.
I'm sure he has.
So, how about a picnic?
Sounds great.
Awesome. Okay. You guys ready?
There is no way that my Zeke is going to end up with her. I mean, she can't even function like a regular person.
Jesus Christ.
How will she ever have kids? Oh, goodness.
What?
This is a Christmas nightmare.
Christmas? Mom, it's February.
Well, aren't you going to sit down with us, or do you need assistance?
I'll just sit here, it's fine.
Yeah, she's fine, Mom. Also, I got you your favorite sandwich.
Oh, thank you, you're the best. You take such good care of me.
I can see that it must be very exhausting taking care of someone who is crippled, right? See? I
Damn.
just can't imagine going for walking dates or
How will they have sex?
hiking.
How is the wheelchair involved?
I mean,
The poor wheelchair.
dates and we do whatever we want. And no, it's not exhausting. I love her. And when you love someone, it's not a burden to
So
take care
Jennifer,
of.
tell me something about yourself that's not so obvious, like you're disabled.
Damn.
Well, I'm an accountant. I love cooking. I was raised by a single dad. And I love the holidays.
Well, at least you have brains.
What?
I'll be right there. Sorry,
What?
guys. I have to leave. My boss needs something done.
What? Mom, I thought you were supposed to, spend time with us. I mean, this is the first time you're meeting my girlfriend.
And hopefully the last.
Damn.
I'm sorry, sweetie. It's a really busy time of year, and it's not like she's gonna be my future daughter-in-law or anything like that. So,
Jesus.
Bye, honey. I'll see you later.
Jesus Christ.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, my mom sucks. So how do you think the mother is about to become disabled? She's gonna get in a car accident herself.
What can I help
And then she's gonna get disabled, and then the girlfriend is gonna like figure out how to walk or something.
Anything to get away
And it's
from
gonna be
my
like a
son,
crazy
ridiculous
turn of
first-person
events,
girlfriend.
like a fucking M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Long story short, I was supposed to meet my new potential daughter-in-law tonight, but she isn't who I thought she is. I mean, she's handicapped or crippled or whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
It's horrendous. My son will never be able to live a normal life. He'll be wheeling her all over around the world or something. Ew.
Aw,
Just
that
so
sounds very romantic.
I know. His life is gonna suck so bad. You know, I had no idea you felt this way about disabled people.
Damn.
I just feel that they end up ruining everyone's life around them. They're a burden on society, and my son deserves so much better. I'll go get that work done now.
You know what the biggest disability is in this society, Debbie?
Your discrimination.
To see a person as more.
When you're
Yeah.
one of those kind, then you could say whatever you want to say then.
I can't believe I hired somebody like Debbie. She's terrible.
True. Based.
Well, that didn't exactly go as planned.
How are you sitting?
I know, and I'm sorry.
How are you sitting in the car?
My mom. But
I thought the wheelchair was attached to you.
never gonna change the way I feel about you.
I know. I was just hoping that our parents could finally meet this Christmas and get to know each other.
Yeah. Me too. How about you give me a day? I'm gonna talk to my mom, and then I want
I'll give my mom a lobotomy, and I'll just make her a mindless, just a mindless shell of a human being, so that she'll be forced to accept you.
My son, he's so tall and perfect and
Or maybe I could just cut her off. That also seems good.
I hope she doesn't come for Christmas dinner.
Oh my God. How are we gonna get all the space for the wheels?
Oh, hey, sweetie. How was today?
It didn't go exactly as planned, but don't worry, it'll all work out.
What happened? Did his mom not like you? I mean, what's not to like about you? You are perfect. Hope you're not bummed out or anything.
No, I'm not.
Oh my God.
His mom just isn't a fan of him dating someone with a disability.
Wait, what?
And my
What?
son deserves so much better.
Oh my God.
You know, maybe you're better off without him or his mother. You deserve better.
No, Dad. I love Zeke. He accepts me for me. I just wish his mom would. Zeke's coming. I gotta go. I'll text you about Christmas dinner plans, okay? I love you.
Alrighty, love you too. Be safe.
So, what store do you want to hit first?
All of them.
What? How?
No. There's no way. It's impossible. There's billions of people in the world.
Oh my God, he's having his Joker moment.
I really hope Debbie isn't the mom my daughter's talking about.
Your papers are done.
Thank you, Debbie. Have a great Christmas tomorrow.
Well, it will be a great Christmas if that stupid girl that my son is dating wheels herself out of his life.
Oh my God.
Out of our lives.
Should I ask her who her son is? Nah, it's too big of a world. I mean, what are the chances? It's impossible.
Hello? Are you okay?
Yep, perfectly fine. I'll see you later, Debbie. Oh, and good work today.
Well, I hope your Christmas is better than mine.
Oh my God. Uh-oh.
What are you holding?
Hey, Mom, you're home.
What is that in your hand?
Oh God, no.
It's what I wanted to talk to you about earlier. Why this Christmas is gonna be extra special. I'm planning to propose Jennifer.
What?
What? In what universe?
Propose? You've completely lost your mind.
What are you
Oh my God.
I lost my mind. I love her and she loves me.
Isn't it obvious why you shouldn't marry her? She is handicapped. She can't walk. How will you have a normal life wheeling her
This
around
acting is
everywhere? It's a
good.
burden, if you ask me. You'll be stuck doing that for the
Very
rest
realistic.
of your life. Jeez, Zeke, couldn't you just find a normal girl without a disability or something?
Mom, you need to shut up. You need to shut up right now.
How dare you?
Oh my God.
How dare you talk about someone I love like that? I mean, I can't believe you are the woman who raised me. I don't even recognize you. Look, I'm only gonna say this once. I love Jennifer. Regardless if she can walk or not, I love her for her personality. Taking care of her is the furthest thing from a burden. And I'm sorry that you haven't experienced that type of love.
Damn.
Gain some
Based.
respect for people, then I don't want you around me or Jennifer.
Based.
Now,
Yeah.
her and her father over.
Zeke, my
Show
man.
up if you want. If you don't want to, then don't show up. But if you decide to come, then you better change your attitude, because if you like it or not, she's gonna be my wife soon.
Yeah. Based. She just explodes. Come on. God damn it.
No choice but to come around, so.
Okay, I'll just talk over it. Okay, so he's opening up the box, and
Christmas!
it's Christmas. Yeah, I gotta cook.
Make sure everything's perfect.
Woo! Cooking for the new wife. Who my mom hates because she can't walk. Gotta cook my fucking stew and put it in the oven at 350 for about 5 hours. Oh my God, my mom is here.
Hey, Mom, you made it.
Yeah, I didn't want to miss Christmas with you and Jennifer.
Well, make yourself at home.
Before you say anything, I want to apologize for the way that I acted yesterday.
Yesterday?
Jennifer
Just
loves you,
yesterday?
And you love her too. And it was wrong of me to be so rude and judge her for a disability.
Yeah, thanks, Mom. There's so much more to her than her just having a disability. I just hope that you keep an open mind when you get to know how much of an awesome girl she is.
Yeah, me too.
Oops, I guess that was a misstep on mine.
Hey, well, I'm gonna go freshen up real quick. They're gonna be here any minute. I'll take this. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, I'll get it.
Wait, what was that? Oh. Okay, for some reason, I thought this said home suicide. And I was very concerned for a split second right there. No, it's just home sweet home.
Okay. Oh, I'll get it.
Okay.
That is the worst bow tie ever.
Christmas, babe.
Take that shit off of that man immediately.
Merry Christmas!
Thank you, thank you. Nice to meet you, sir.
Likewise, Zeke.
Yeah, come on in. I wanted you to meet my mother.
Welcome, everybody!
Oh my god!
Samuel, what are you doing? Oh. Uh-oh. This is really bad.
No.
You're drunk.
Come on, Jennifer. We're getting out of here.
What is going on?
You both know each other?
Yeah. Debbie works for me. I'm her boss. And just
Oh my god.
She was saying a bunch of terrible things about you.
Oh my god.
Okay. I can.
Okay, listen. Listen. Oh my god, she's gonna vomit. Oh my god. She gains the powers and just starts standing up and just giving her the fucking Heimlich.
You okay?
You safe? You safe?
What? What? She just patted her back a couple of times.
How rude I was to you.
Listen, Mrs. Carlson, the hardest part about having a disability is that's the first thing people see before they even see me as a person. I love your son so
I
much.
don't know if that's the hardest part.
I'm so sorry for my behavior yesterday.
It's one of, for sure.
For how rude I was, but my actions will. My son, he loves you so much. And I know you love him too, and you should be together. I really hope you can forgive me.
I do forgive you. It's Christmas. Let's have a wonderful dinner and spend some time together. Listen, Mrs. Carlson.
I burned the dinner.
In our society is the inability to see a person as more.
You know, your father said that to me yesterday.
You and your goddamn politics. It's Christmas, for God's sake.
Hate me even more for how rude
Let's just praise Jesus, brother.
Daughter. And I'm so sorry for all the words that came out of my mouth yesterday. You raised an amazing young lady.
Listen, Debbie. Everyone makes mistakes. And the key is to just grow and learn from them. I hope that you learn that everyone needs to be treated with respect.
And then they all had a foursome.
How about we eat the dinner that I worked so hard on and have a Christmas filled with the people that we love the most?
I can't wait to eat. Oh, Jennifer, you really should try.
Oh, that dinner isn't the only thing you'll be eating tonight.
Get it?
Oh!
What a small world. Well, Merry Christmas, and always treat everyone with respect. Looks like I'll wait till New Year's to propose. I think everyone's had enough of a surprise for one day.
You're holding that very just out in the open. Okay. Let's see. Arrested at school. Oh, wait. Where? Police. Oh. Police body cam. Nah, not real stuff. It's a DAR thumbnail. Oh, yeah. All right, I think I'm going to watch one or two more, and then I'm going to head off for today. Because, like I mentioned earlier, I did only get 3 hours of sleep. So I am quite tired. However... dance teacher starves her student. Yes. Does that sound good to y'all? All right. Dance teacher starves her student.
Thank you. Private dance lessons for my Christmas recital. You are the best.
Oh, of course, sweetheart. I'm so excited for you. Now remember,
What?
Stay focused in there. Those lessons cost a fortune.
Yes, of course.
How old is she?
Improve a lot. This dance teacher's supposed to be really good. This is gonna be perfect.
What?
Anyways, I better get going before I'm late. Bye, Mom. Love you. See you at home.
My sweetheart, I love you too. And remember, drink water while you're in there, and I will have your favorite smoothie waiting for you when you get home.
Wait, what did that say? Oh. Damn.
Hi, are you Sandra?
Hi, I'm totally a 16-year-old. Oh my god.
Who in the world are you, and what are you doing in my dance studio?
I'm your student.
My student. Interesting. Have you ever danced before? Do you know how to dance?
Nope, never danced once in my life.
Sir?
I have danced before, but I was.
I can do the
better
Carlton.
with your help for my Christmas recital.
Or maybe the Fortnite default dance.
I'm not really sure how much better you can get, to be quite honest.
I can hit a mad T-pose on you.
Very stiff. And you don't look like much of a athlete. By the way, you were 2.8 seconds late today.
What?
If that happens again, the door will be locked.
Okay.
That is wild.
Sorry.
Oh, shut it with the apologies. Chop, chop! Let's get going.
Oh my god. She did the hair flip. You know she means business.
First position. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness, like spaghetti noodles, be strong.
Okay.
7, 8. 1, 2.
Oh my god.
Feet. Oh my goodness, this is terrible. 1, 2, 3, and tuck your hips under. Oh, this is horrendous.
My legs hurt.
What?
Are you serious? What kind of dancer are you? This is a
You're
waste
supposed
of
to
my
be
time.
teaching me that.
Your arms are like spaghetti. You can't turn out properly, and your hips are not tucked under. I have never seen a dancer as terrible as you.
Well, I don't know about that.
Suck.
What? Really? You don't mean that.
Hit up.
Clearly do.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Back to the routine. 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my goodness, she sucks.
Why is she being so?
No, Riz, kill yourself.
Trying as hard as I can.
And look at her, she doesn't even look like a dancer. She has no strength, she's floppy, weak.
I don't understand.
Oh my god, she's dying.
Are supposed to be?
And honestly unfit to be a dancer. This is pathetic. Amazing. Outstanding. Wonderful. You've already failed the first part of the choreography. And we haven't
The first part of choreography? Don't talk about choreography.
Strength training? Yeah. Do you think dancers are fat and ugly? No. We're beautiful and fit, or no one would want to watch us dance. Now drop down.
Isn't Lizzo a dancer?
Sit-ups and push-ups. 1,
Yeah, there's not even music being played. How can you feel any rhythm or like dance at all?
Drop down. No, I did not. Look.
This is the worst dance studio ever.
You gotta work on a lot of things. I would start by quit eating and work out 5 hours a day.
Yep.
But isn't not eating bad for you? And 5 hours a day, what if I get tired?
Well, first of all, only fat people say
What?
eating is bad for you.
Okay, hold up. God damn it. I wasn't expecting to have to... Actually, I probably should have been expecting to put this out. God damn it. Okay, there you go.
Secondly,
I never would have expected having to put that out for a fucking Darman clone video.
and then maybe you'd look like a dancer.
Okay, if you say so.
Anyway, time's up. Oh, what happens at the studio stays at the studio.
That's unironically what I say. That's what I say to everyone that I ever make anything with. What happens at the studio stays at the studio.
And if you try to tell anyone anything, I will make sure that you have no future in dance. Toodles.
Stop with the hair flip. It's so sassy and too elegant.
Oh my gosh, that was the worst experience of my life. I suck. And I am the worst dancer ever, and now I have to starve and work out just so I...
You don't have to starve.
Oh.
Just because someone told you to starve, that doesn't mean that you have to. Just because some weird crackhead dance teacher told you to starve.
How was class? It was great, Mom. I made your favorite smoothie. You need to replenish your body after a long workout.
Oh my gosh, a smoothie sounds delicious.
That's not food.
Wait, I'm not allowed to...
That's not food! That is a drink! Are you not allowed to consume liquids anymore?
I actually had a smoothie on my way home. Oh, well, are you sure? Because the only way that you can build muscle is by feeding it. Yeah, of course. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm gonna go to my room. Okay, I love you, my little gingerbread cookie.
Oh my god.
We'll be ready soon.
Gingerbread cookie?
Totally. Okay, toodles. Toodles. That's really weird. She never has any smoothies other than mine because she only loves my smoothies. That smoothie would have been so good. All right, well, I better focus on practicing and not thinking about food. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plie and up. God, how do people hold this for this long? Jeez. Do I not look like a dancer? Why did she say those things?
Who really looks like a dancer?
Strong, right?
Like without like the outfit or anything, like who looks like a dancer? Is that something that you can achieve looking like? That is not sit-ups. That is not what sit-ups look like. What are you? Oh my god. She's gonna fail.
Dinner's ready. Oh, smells amazing. What's your favorite? Pizza. Pizza! I'm so excited. Oh. Is it amazing?
Are you crazy? You shouldn't be eating. You should be exercising and practicing. Let's go. Come on. Come on.
Ouch. Actually,
What?
Mom, my stomach isn't feeling too well right now. I think
What?
it's from all the ab workouts earlier. But, Yeah, I think I'm just really tired and I don't know, I think I'm just kind of full.
What?
You only had one bite. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I'm just so exhausted and I have rehearsal tomorrow too, so yeah, that's all. I just think I need to go to bed.
Okay, sweetie, but I want you to get a good breakfast in the morning, okay? Your body needs nourishment.
Yep, totally.
Yeah, totally.
Good night, Mom. Love you.
Good night, I love you too.
Maybe you're musty from wearing the same thing all day. You have a piano, you can just be a musician. You don't have to be a dancer.
Maybe I should sleep so I don't feel so hungry.
Ah, yes. That's the strategy everyone
Hey.
should think of.
There is definitely something wrong. There is no way she would reject dinner. And she looks exhausted. I have to get to the bottom of this. I have a plan.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, my dance teacher's gonna kill me. I'm late. I gotta go.
Why'd you set your alarm for being late?
Oh my gosh, I am so starving. Oh, I know my dance teacher said I can't eat anything, but it looks so good. Maybe I can just have one bite. I worked out and practiced. I deserve it. So
Oh my god.
Now I can just throw the rest of it out. My mom's not even here to see.
Aha! Jump out. Oh. Wait, cake for breakfast?
I knew it! Something is up. She didn't eat dinner. She didn't eat breakfast. What is going on over there? I am going to get to the bottom of this.
Maybe it's because your smoothies look like shit, Mom.
Something suspicious is going on in there. And I'm gonna find out.
Well, how wonderful of you to be on time for class for once.
I practiced and I worked out.
Congrats. Now,
Get this on video so
let's get to it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Deeper plie, Carla, and elbows on top. Turn out your feet! You suck. Did you even go home and practice like I told you to? Or did you just sit around to be a lazy slob?
Oh my god.
Very common. If you want to be a dancer, you have to work hard.
Ouch, my stomach hurts.
Is it because you ate too much? I told you, dancers don't eat.
What?
No, it's because I haven't had anything all of yesterday and today. I've just been practicing and working out in my room like you told me to.
Well, tell your stomach to shut up.
Oh my god, she's having like insane diarrhea.
I want your splits. So let's start stretching.
Splits?
Yes, splits.
Splits?
I am exhausted. Can I please have some water?
Oh, absolutely not.
What?
You have to keep on working till your body can't work anymore. You gotta push yourself, Carla. That's exactly.
Wait, you can't have water?
Do not eat and keep on working out so you can push yourself
What?
to be a better dancer.
That's not food.
Go over the routine again.
Okay.
You need water to survive. And food. But like even more so with water. Time to have heat stroke on the dance floor. Just like my dreams. Speaking of which...
Uh-oh.
Hold up. Speaking of which. Have you guys had your water today? Now's the time to drink water. State-mandated sippy. That's what we should start calling it now. We should have one moment, one group moment of a state-mandated sippy. A Parafox state-mandated sippy of water. It has to be water. It can't be soda. It can't be milk. It can't be mommy milks. It can't be cum. It has to be soda. Or wait, no, water. Fuck. God damn it. No. Damn it. I fucked up. I fucked up the line. Shit. God damn it. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. God damn it.
I don't feel good.
Oh my god, she's dead.
There is no sleeping in class. Wake up. You cannot sleep in my class.
Oh my gosh, get away from her. Oh my gosh, are you okay, sweetheart?
Who even are you? Get out of my studio.
I'm a lady in a hat.
The only security that you need to call is for yourself. How dare you treat my daughter this way?
Well, excuse you, but I was trying to help your loser daughter who sucks at dancing.
And is dead on the floor.
Her stupid Christmas recital.
Mom, is that you?
Is no one gonna call 911 or something?
I don't feel good.
Oh,
Like call the paramedics?
here now. We're gonna get you home and we're gonna get you some food and water, okay?
The only thing I have to say is that your weak daughter is
Excuse me. She's not weak. She's strong. She's strong enough to have been putting up with all of your crap. You're not a teacher. You're a bully. How do you expect kids to follow their dreams to become dancers when you won't let them eat or drink water? Are you completely insane?
Please. It's called tough love.
Well, your tough love is going to go on the internet right now. There. Oh, look at the disapprovals are pouring in.
What? It's been 1 second.
You two can exit my studio right now. This is a waste of my time.
I came to you so excited to learn dance, and you did nothing but tear me down and make me feel like I wasn't good enough, that I was weak and worthless.
Oh, sweetheart, I promise you none of that is true. And I am going to get you a better teacher that's not a bully, that teaches you how to really dance.
Thanks, Mom. I hope that I am the last student you ever teach, Sandra, because no other student deserves to go through what you put me through.
Yeah.
Karma spares no one. If I was you, I would.
Who's Karma? She sounds like a bitch.
This is probably the last day you'll ever be in a studio again.
Toodles, Sandra.
Toodles, Sandra.
Oh, shit.
I am so
Got
sorry,
her.
Mom. I should have told you everything after that first class. I just actually believed that I sucked, and I listened to everything she said, and it got in my head.
Sweetheart, it is okay. I'm just glad that we
No, it's not.
Video so we could stop her, and that you are safe, and you never have to endure that again. You listen to me, okay? You are beautiful and strong, and you do not need to change like that in order to be a better dancer.
I know. I love you, Mom. Can we please go get some food? I am starving. Yes, let's go get some food.
All right.
Never do that again, okay? That is the most unhealthy thing that you could do to yourself.
Noodles.
What am I gonna do? No one's ever gonna want to.
Oh my God.
Again with this video being on the internet. I messed up. I messed up so bad. And now
OMG, she's terrible. She must be canceled. This is awful. It's like they're submitting videos to like the cancel council. Just like, all in favor, say aye of canceling her. Aye. And that is it. The ayes have it. She has been canceled. All right. Well, that is... Oh, God. As all good things must come to an end, I have to eat food and also drink water and also learn my sweet dance moves. 53 degrees for you? Where'd you see that? What? Where'd you see that? I just see breaking news. Strange. What did it show? The fucking weather? Ah, yes, I bet a lot of people are very, a lot could be shown about that. Yeah, I've been doxxed. I've been doxxed because people now know what the weather is over here. They'll find my geolocation based off of the tides. All right. As all good things must come to an end, this is Scout. Signing off and reminding you all. I can't use the close-up source or scene anymore because OBS has been weird with that. Reminding you all to stay foxy. I love you all. Please stay tuned for the new outro made by me and me alone. No one else, just me. That sounded like such a dick. All right. I love you all. Have a good rest of your morning, evening, or afternoon. Bye.